Welcome, everyone, to Dynamite DnD. This is session 5 of the Summer of D&D Season 2. I am your Dungeon Master, Steve Negretti. This is my little pet project for the summer, Dynamite DnD. We've got a fun little game going on so far. We've got low-level adventures that are fast rising up the ranks in power. We're going to go around the horse and have the characters introduce themselves, starting with Carissa. Say hi, Carissa.
Hello, my name is Carissa. I am playing a dwarf monk, and she's conveniently getting really good at being drunk.
Carissa playing the dwarven monk Britt Barrel. Britt Barrel for Carissa. Drunken Master. We've just reached 3rd level, and Carissa took the Drunken Master way for the monk. Next on the list is Curly. Say hi, Curly.
Hello, I'm Curly, and I'm playing a druid Furbolg. I said it right this first time. It only took 5 attempts. And yeah, I'm a druid. I am of the Circle of the Spores. My name is Furby, and he's a gentle giant who loves his shrooms.
He has definitely touched more shrooms than the rest of the party members. Curly playing Furby, the Furbolg druid, Circle of Spores. Next up on the list is Kaz. Say hi, Kaz.
Hello, my name is King Kaz, at King Kaz on Twitter. I'll be reading for the part of Doran, a samurai with a deep past. Not dark, just deep.
Like an abyss.
Kaz playing a half-elf fighter with the samurai martial archetype named Doran. Last but not least, Sam hears himself. Say hi, Sam.
Hello, my name is Sam, and I like to random access memory. I will be playing as Olna Wavner, a Triton who is following the path of the Oath of Devotion Paladin path. I'm lawful good, and I have to remember that I want her to be kind of an author in training.
Sam here is playing Olna Wavner, Paladin with the Oath of Devotion. All right, that's all our player lineup. It's a very good lineup, very good stuff. Make sure you check out the first four episodes if you have not already checked them out. Some really, really great stuff, great story development, great character development. Last time on Dynamite D&D, our heroes tracked down the scent of a lost person. They tracked down the scent of Elizabeth Yeoman, who had gone missing about 2 weeks ago. They tracked her scent to a cave that was deep in the southern woods. Inside the cave, they found giant spiders, which was a little bit unnerving because giant spiders have not been seen in the land for many, 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 many ages. They fought and defeated the first wave of giant spiders, searched around their cave, found a hidden pathway deeper into the underground where they found the spider's lair. They found a couple of animals that were webbed up in the spider webbing. They found a bunch of spiders hanging out on the ceiling, lying in wait. They found a pathway that was covered up completely by a web wall. And when they tried to slice open the web wall, they disturbed the web, and all the spiders dropped down and began to attack. They defeated the spider army and made their way into the chamber of the Brood Mother. The Brood Mother, doing a sucker punch on Britt, threw her into a pit and hopped up and started fighting the rest of the adventurers. But everybody rolled rocks that game, and so they made short work of her. The Brood Mother, while she was doing her evil villain monologuing, mentioned something about a comet in the sky, giving them power. So the heroes took note of that. After they defeated the Brood Mother, they found the body of who they can only assume was Elizabeth Yeoman in the feeding pit of the spider. They found a sword clutched to the body's chest that bore the initials E.Y., which they can almost certainly say was Elizabeth Yeoman. They wrapped up her body, took the sword, transported it back to Covenant, the town of Covenant, reported back to her husband, Gerald Yeoman. He was very sad, but very thankful that they found her, and gifted them her sword as a reward for finding her body and giving him closure. He recommended that they tell their story to the guards, the guard captain of Covenant, because giant spiders are kind of a thing that you don't want to let lie. They also reported back to the blacksmith and completed his quest. They had found some ore in that spider cave, and they got back to him, got a little bit of money, and now after that, they took a bit of a relaxation where they leveled up to level 3. Olna prayed at the shrine to Persona and was visited by a vision from Persona himself. The Southern Hermit visited a tavern where Britt and Doran were showing off, and the Southern Hermit took them out back and trained them up, opened their minds to new ways of martial prowess. And so we leveled up to level 3 at the end of last game. It is now morning in Covenant. You have all rested for the night. You're full up once again. And yes, you are now in Covenant. You still have the handout for the Covenant notice board, and I will turn it over to you guys. What do you all want to do?
Is it a new day?
It is a new day. You rested. You're all full up.
So
Roger that.
we reported about the spiders, right? And
You have not.
I don't
oh
think
yeah,
we have.
that's first and foremost on Furby's mind. Then in regards to the natural way of the land and how everyone's kind of working with each other, I feel like spiders would throw a wrench into that scenario.
So it sounds like Furby is going to go to the guard barracks.
Yep.
How about Doran?
I will follow along.
Doran's going to the guard barracks. Furby, how about Britt?
Britt would like to go find Bruitwaddle.
All right, you're going to go down to the docks where she normally kicks around.
Yar.
And Olna, where are you going?
I think Olna is going to spend time in their room writing their
Alright,
journey
there we
so
go.
far.
All right, excellent. We'll start with Britt going to find Bruitwaddle. Britt heads down to the docks, the place where they first found Bruitwaddle. Bruitwaddle is not in the spot that she was when you talked to her during the King of the Crows endeavors, but you ask around for a second, and someone points you to an old pile of crates and boxes, which looks like it's been set up as a makeshift shack that Bruitwaddle seems to have occupied. You can hear snores coming from within. It's about 9 in the morning, and you hear heavy snores coming from within.
I walk over to it and give a little tap. Bruitwaddle, you in there?
No answer. Continues to snore.
All right. Can I open it, or is it like she's
It's
constructed
just like
it around herself?
there's no real door. It's just kind of constructed around her. You can see a pile of rags and blankets that are gently moving up and down with her breathing.
Okay. I'm gonna just try one more time, a little louder. But I'm just gonna shout. Hey, Bruit, wake up!
You hear a groan, and you can see her stretching, and you see Bruitwaddle, her ragged mop of hair, bedhead, splayed to one side. She starts rubbing her eyes. Who's waking me up so early in the morning?
Bruit, it's me, Britt. You remember?
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Sorry to wake you up so early. I thought
Couldn't-
maybe.
Couldn't wait until the afternoon then, could it?
Ah, it absolutely could wait. I just was excited. I made you something out of. Remember, you gave me like bits of chain. Well, I've been thinking about you a lot, and I made something for you.
Oh, yes, of course. I remember. I gave you a handful of junk. I mean, a handful of divining objects, yes. That will no doubt help you in your journey. Let me see what you've crafted.
I think you're gonna be very pleased. And I drop in whatever crevice opening there is in her shanty.
She's crawled out. She's crawled out. You can see.
Oh, okay, great.
You climbed in.
Yeah. From the bits that she gave me, I made some bracelets, and I wove into one of them the feather that we found in the
Yep, the
the
kind of gross one.
marine place, the kind of gross one. I cleaned it up and I sort of wove it in and fashioned these lovely bracelets for her.
All right, roll a. You have proficiency with jeweler's tools, correct?
Correct.
What would it be? Roll a. I just want to see how great your skill was.
It's great.
You are proficient with. Yeah. So roll a. it would be some sort of dex check, I guess. Roll a dex check for me.
Dex check, Ari.
Just click the word dexterity above your big number.
Above the big number.
14 plus your proficiency, 15, 16. So yeah. She's very impressed by the quality of the bracelet. Oh, this is magnificent. I didn't expect divining objects such like that to come in to be crafted into such a beautiful piece. Thank you very much, my child. She's starting to wake up a little bit. Thank you very much, my child. This was very generous of you. What can I do for you in return? Oh, wait. This was because I helped you with the King of the Crows, wasn't it? Yeah, so I say we're square, aren't we, then?
I'd say we're square. Yep. Thank you. And she kind of like puffs up. She likes getting a compliment. I'm not too shabby with my tools for the jewelry, you know. So if anyone around town you hear that they need some jewelry done, just tell them to come my way, all right?
Oh, very well, very well. I shall make sure that everyone who visits the Dockside Oracle will have a pitch for Brit Barrel's jewelry. That has a nice ring to it. Perhaps you should set up a shop. I could be your advertising agent.
This is my favorite
That's
spinoff.
not a bad idea. Brit's Bubbles.
Everybody loves alliteration now, don't they? Of course.
Brew it, Waddle, and Bobbles.
Brew it, Waddle, and Brit's Bubbles. All right, I'm very pleased, and Brit Waddle, you have a lovely morning. I'm sorry for waking you up.
Oh, it's quite all right, my dear, quite all right. And she reaches her hand out to shake your hand.
I shake her hand back.
As you take her hand, her head throws back and her eyes roll behind her head. And she lets go of your hand with a gasp.
Brewitt, what?
You stay away from me. You stay away from me, child. Stay away and don't come back here. Don't come back here. I have foreseen your future, and it is terrifying. Go! Be gone! Ah!
That was old.
She dives back into her boxes and cowers under the blankets.
I scratch my head. I look around to see if anyone else saw what the hell just happened.
There's some sailors on the dock, but nobody really pays attention to old Brew Waddle and her yellings.
All right. Hey, bye. I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna walk away from this. Hey, I'm out. I'm outie.
Doran and Furby go into the guard barracks, as it were. Let's see. They are over there. Yes, the guard barracks, number 10. The guard barracks are up north, just to the east of the docks, so you probably walked over there that direction with Britt and then split off. You can see the lighthouse further north at the very tip of the island. You can see the docks are starting to wake up in the early morning, and the guard barracks seem to be coming to life as well. You walk in, and there is a young-looking lad who's sitting at the front desk, and he sees you, and he looks very nervous. Hello, welcome to Covenant Guard Barracks. How may I help you?
Hello, young sir. Who's in charge here?
That would be Guard Captain Kruniak, sir. But I'm supposed to take down your request and then make you sit down and wait for a little while we see what's up.
Okay. Well, my name is Furby, and this is my good friend Dorn.
Okay, hang on, wait. I gotta get something to write with.
Yeah. Remember, there's a silent N in there. It's real crazy.
Okay, Furby. And what's your name, sir? Looks to Doran.
Doran.
Oh, wow. Hey, I think I saw you two in the Covenant Challenge course, didn't I?
Yep.
Yes.
Wow. I always wanted to participate in the Covenant Challenge course, but I'm not really athletic. You seem really athletic. Both of you, you got really big muscles.
Make
wow.
haste with your notes, boy.
How many push-ups can you guys do?
I suggest this to you. The easiest thing for me was I just stood nearby when it was happening and kind of got wrapped up in it. You should try that out one time. Just go stand by it.
Well, technically you signed up for it because they drew your name out of the bin to pair you with everybody.
It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy.
I
take a seat.
Yeah, okay. What seems to be the problem?
We thought it would behoove the town's guard to know that there is possibly an infestation of giant spiders.
Did you say giant spiders?
Yeah, like not just big spiders, like the Lord's version of giant, like big.
Which Lord? There's like 7 of them.
Which Lord do you have? I mean, Doran.
Just pick the one you pray to, boy, and make the note.
The Lord of the Forest. Nature. It's against all nature. That's what it is.
Oh wow, that's quite a story there. Okay, I guess I'll let the guard captain know about this. Yeah, if you please just take a seat, I'll report to him and see what's up.
I completely oblige and take a seat.
I'm gonna lean against the wall.
As you are standing in the guard barracks, it seems a bit understaffed. You don't see really anyone for a couple of minutes after the young lad leaves. Only after a couple of minutes you see maybe 1 or 2 guardsmen walk past, just talking nonchalantly. It seems very, very calm and lackadaisical place.
Are there any jail cells or anything like that here?
There are no jail cells in this building. The old jail, you went to the old jail.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, the jail doesn't really get used anymore because there's just not a whole lot of crime in there, Covenant.
Golden Age.
So yeah, after a while, the young lad comes back and says, "Oh, okay. Guard Captain Kruniak says he'll see you." So, wow, he doesn't usually see people. Usually, he just lets the guards deal with it. But yeah, come on back. So he takes you back into another office, and a very tall human man with a fiery red beard and a scraggly mop of hair, the same fiery red color, on top of his head, bids you welcome. He's sitting behind a larger desk, and there are a couple chairs, and he says, "Greetings, my name is Kruniak, guard captain of Covenant. I hear you have concerns about spiders. Tell me what you know."
Yes, in our... why did we go down into the spider cave?
Because we were looking for Elizabeth Yeoman.
That was it, yeah. We were on a quest that was listed on the notice board, looking for a missing Elizabeth Yeoman, and happened to come across a den filled with natural creatures, giant spiders, as we mentioned to your young guard captain.
Giant spiders, eh?
Yes, I offer my services to you in this town, as my entire charge in life is to keep the natural order of things going.
Giant spiders. Let's see. I seem to recall that you two were involved in the Covenant Challenge course in the festival, weren't you?
Why does everybody bring that up? Jeez.
Because it's a small town, and like everybody was there.
Yeah, you were at the May Festival, yeah,
Well, doesn't seem like you'd be the type to make up a story like that. You all seemed on the up and up. We saw your abilities in the challenge course. So if you say there's giant spiders out there, I suppose I'm much obliged to believe you.
This man saw me miss throwing a rope 3 times. Like,
But you'll forgive me if I think it's a bit far-fetched. Giant spiders, those are the stuff of legends. I mean,
yeah,
the only time I've ever heard of giant spiders were in Tales of the Great War. Those were creatures of the Underdark that would swarm up to the surface only under the powers of darkness commanding them. There's something in the island of Covenant that doesn't really bode well. How could they get here and live here for... Well, it's over 200 years since the Great War. It's strange. Very strange.
You would say these spiders that you know of would not, or at least the ones in your legends, usually have someone controlling them or leading them in some way?
Back in the day, tales my great-great-grandfather told tales.
What's his name?
Passed down in my family.
What's his name?
My great-great-grandfather. My great-great-grandfather...
Give me the whole tree. Just give me all the way down. Okay.
His great-great-grandfather is Avaris, and he fought in the Great War. And yeah, he said the armies of giant spiders would swarm, but they always had a brood mother that laid all the eggs, and the brood mother controlled the small spiders, but then there was always some general or some big lieutenant or somebody above the brood mother that would control them somehow. But it was definitely a dark, dark magic that would gain their servitude. If left to their own devices, I feel like they'd just eat and eat and eat and swarm and destroy, and it wouldn't really have any organization.
They seem to be quite organized and intelligent, even in the cave that we discovered.
What kind of intelligence?
Traps, plotting, plans. They seem
Plans?
to have they had
What do you mean plans?
a web, an intricate web where their food was suspended.
Well,
But don't worry,
I
we
mean,
set that on fire.
so
this concerns me
could you,
greatly.
Could you lead us back to this cave and show the proof?
Of course.
All right. Well,
You got some time now?
I'll send a man with you to investigate and report back to me.
I will gladly do that. The more help we can get to make sure this doesn't get out of hand.
Take young Jonesy. He was at the front desk. Take him with you. He scares easily, though. So
Is that the best option for going to a scary ancient spider cave?
it's the only option that I can provide you with right now.
And you trust Jonesy?
Jonesy is a simple lad, but he's honest to a fault.
I would love
He
if
comes
Jonesy's
back-
just standing right next to us while we talk about him in the third person.
No, he's at the front desk
That would be
doing his
great.
job.
If Jonesy comes back and tells me what he sees, I know that he'll be telling the absolute truth as he saw it.
Okay.
Fine.
Doran, it sounds like you don't want to come. I can take him by myself. It's fine.
It's not that I don't want to go. It's I don't want to babysit a boy.
We've all got to start somewhere there.
He could be the newest member of our little trio, or quadro.
Quadrat, yeah.
I've been a guard captain for many years, and even though we're not too busy these days, I remember some of the most educational experiences I had was teaching others.
No, I have no problem with this. Or at least Furby doesn't have any problem with it.
All right. Well, yeah. Take him. Have him report back to me, and we'll think of what to do.
I walk out and give a nice little tap on the back of Jonesy and said, "Come with us. We're going to
Jonesy!
show you things.
You're going with them. Take your sword.
Bring your sketchbook, Jonesy."
What? What? I haven't finished my sword basic training though yet. Take your sword, Jonesy. Time to learn on the job. Oh boy! I've never done anything but desk work. Yes, sir. I'll make you proud, sir. All right, Mr. Furby, Mr. Doran, lead the way.
Lead the way.
All right.
Are you going straight there?
Straight.
No, we'll go start going towards the end since we know Olna is there and try to collect the team before we go.
Do we need the team? We already cleared it out of spiders.
I'm a man of caution.
I lean on the knowledge that Doran brings to the table. I'll go with him.
So you go back to the inn and say hi to Olna.
Jones, we're going to take a quick stop and meet with our friends at that time.
Okay, I'll guard the door. Don't you worry, I'll guard the door real great.
Hank, thank you. Thank you very much.
You rendezvous with Olna?
Hey, Elna,
Oh, hello.
we talked to the gods here. Why am I always changed every time? I hate.
Persona God bless you.
That's the name, Persona. The guards have given, or the Kruniak, the leader of the barracks, has informed us that.
What does Jonesy look like?
A 15-year-old boy
You ever
with
see,
blonde hair.
You ever see Sword in the Stone? When
Human.
yes. It looks like the kid from Sword in the Stone. Pizza faced, fucking armor's too big for him.
Yeah.
Fucking
Bit of a bowl cut.
can't actually hold his sword up.
Oh, so you mean the hero of this game now?
Yeah, we're just side characters. But
hello there, Jonesy. Persona bless you. Yeah, let's escort this young man and give him I believe we cleared out the cave of all the evils that were inside. But
Kruniak informed us that there is a good chance that this may not be an isolated spider incident. So we're going to inform the entire town guard.
is there any? I mean, hopefully the brood. Oh yeah, let's. Sure. Yeah. Okay.
I don't need no
They,
brood
they
mother.
didn't believe you, huh?
He believes
believe
me,
you,
but he won't take action until he has full confirmation.
I understand.
We don't. Maybe if the lawful good paladin came with us, they'd have a little bit more weight to our words.
I shall take Jonesy, Alonesy. You two find some more stuff to do at the notice board.
I mean, I could take Jonesy Alonesy as much as Uzies.
It's that kind of game.
Because I have an excellent memory for maps and geography and can always recall a general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around me.
I relent. Me and Doran will find more quests to partake in. How do you feel about this, Doran?
That's fine with me.
No one wants to hang out with Jonesy but me.
I want to watch this boy trip and die on his own sword.
I feel like it might be overcautious for us all to go.
That's fine.
Caution is what keeps you living.
I think honestly, in regards to it, like Furby's, this is first and foremost on Furby's brain in regards to nature and problems that are going on around the world. So I'm down. You guys can do quest board. All right, Jonesy, let's go.
Locking that in. All right. Furby and Jonesy head back towards the cave. Once again, Furby, since he has an eye for geography and can recall natural features and terrain, you make it back to the spider cave.
While we're walking, can I show him my mushroom collection?
Yeah. He starts sneezing uncontrollably.
Oh, sorry about that. That you're allergic to this one?
I've never smelled anything like that. It's hard to breathe. Don't worry about me, though. I can make it. Just give me a chance. Yeah. Just maybe stand 6 feet away from me.
Fair.
You have a mask or something you could wear?
Oh, no. Furby has corona. No, we're not doing masks. Those are a hoax.
You make it back to the spider cave, and
Furby doesn't believe in vaccines.
You make it back to the spider cave, and Jonesy draws his sword and runs in before you can
No.
Ah! Spiders! Here we go! Oh boy, this is the greatest thing ever! Woo! He runs in. Obviously, you can see the corpses of the spiders that you left in the first cave, and Jonesy sees them and he starts hacking at the corpses. Ah! Spiders! Ah!
Jonesy, you know what? You've done well, son. Good job. That one wasn't all the way dead. You did it. Congratulations.
I've never killed anything before, Mr. Furby.
Did you prepare how to level up to level 2?
I don't know if I can handle this. These things are gross, though. Jeez, look at the size of them. You weren't kidding.
Yeah, they are quite giant and quite dangerous. But
wow.
I'm glad you're here.
Do you think we could harvest the venom out of these things and like use it and like put it on our weapons or like make a poison needle or something? Oh man, how cool would that be?
I was thinking just that last time we were here, but I completely forgot to talk about it.
Oh wow! Let's try and extract the venom, Mr. Furby. How cool would that be? Let's try.
I hand my herbalism kit to Jonesy.
He's never seen one of these in his life.
Go ahead and get that venom, son.
This looks expensive. I don't think I should be holding this thing.
I take it back. Yeah, do I know how to extract venom from giant spiders?
Roll a nature check.
Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Make sure I'm not on advantage. Bring it on, 13.
Hey.
Yes, you can get a dose of spider venom out. You get a vial or a flask out from your herbalism kit, and you hold it up to one of its fangs, and Jonesy says, "I'll jump on its butt, and it'll shoot venom out." That's how it works, right?
Be very careful, Jonesy. Please don't. Please don't.
You're not sure that that's how it works. He jumps on its butt, and sure enough, some drops of venom split splutter out of its fang, and you collect a dose of spider venom.
I look quite impressed at Jonesy and say, "Well done, son. You and me could make a great team." How dedicated are you to hanging out at the barracks? Do you want to travel with me?
Oh, wow! Are you serious? Go on an actual mission? Oh, boy, Mr. Furby, that'd be great, but...
I'm going to get this boy killed.
I'd have to approve it with Guard Captain Kruniak.
Well, the offer stands. You talk it up with your dad.
So are these the only ones? I thought you said there were more. And like a big one. You said there was like a brood mother?
I think this information is enough for Guard Captain Kruniak.
Oh, come on. Let's go see the brood mother. I want to see that brood mother.
Okay, but this time be careful. Let me go first, just in case there was something that we may have missed in this cave.
Oh, okay, Mr. Furby. I'll cover your back.
Thank you. Keep your sword straight.
You find the path. You can cast Shillelagh. You find the path that led through the wall where the mushroom wall was still there. The mushrooms look like they have grown more than you would expect, surprisingly. But they aren't covering it all up completely. But you go down the tunnel and you get to the area that is now charred. There are charred webs that are drooping down. It's like, wow. Did you burn up all the spiders, Mr. Furby?
I did mention, yes, we did burn.
Why does it kind of smell like pork chops?
Unfortunately, we weren't able to rescue all of the animals that were trapped in here. There were some boars.
Wow, that's pretty dark, man. You just let animals burn to death? That's not cool.
As is the way of the world. We saved what we could and did what we can. But they were part of the food chain of these abysmal creatures.
So you go through the bigger chamber, you see the squished corpses of the swarms of spiders, and you see the hacked up, burned up corpses of the larger ones. And you say, wow, you weren't kidding, there were a lot more in here. But where's the brood mother, Mr. Furby? I really want to see that brood mother. How cool would that be?
Is the brood mother not where we left it?
You continue on past the area where the wall of web was, and you go into the last chamber where the brood mother's corpse lies with a leg hacked off and lacerations. Oh, wow, Mr. Furby, look at the size of that thing. Oh, geez, wow. That's so cool. Oh, boy.
Please sketch it so that you can report back to Kruniak.
Oh, I don't know how to draw.
Oh.
I'm not really talented at much. But Kruniak says my greatest virtue is my enthusiasm.
I like you, Jonesy.
Mr. Furby, I got an idea. And he takes out a knife. He says, watch this, Mr. Furby. This is going to be great.
Oh,
and he walks up to the corpse of the giant spider brood mother, and he begins to slash open her abdomen.
This kid loves cutting into things. What is up with him?
He slashes into her abdomen, and as he slashes into her abdomen, you see eggs spill out. Ooh. I had a feeling, Mr. Furby. I do a lot of reading when I'm sitting at the desk because there's not a lot to do. So I do a lot of reading, and a lot of those are like National Geographic documentary books. And so I learned how spiders, they lay their eggs, and they have their egg sacs, and they do the whole egg sac thing, and they keep their eggs inside. Wow, look at these eggs, Mr. Furby. Do you think we could raise one? They got to be still good, right?
Nature versus nurture. Are giant spiders evil by birth, or are they trained and brought up to be evil?
Roll another nature check.
Also, I feel like Furby would know it, but Curly doesn't know that spiders just have eggs inside them, and that's gross. That's really gross. Nature check. Boom.
Lots of things just have eggs inside them.
Yeah. Giant spiders are not part of your worldview because, like Kruniak said, they were creatures of the Underdark that came up during the Great War, commanded by the powers of darkness. So since then, giant spiders have not been seen. So you don't know.
Without outside information, Furby absolutely wants to raise a spider to be his friend. Yes, young Jonesy, we can absolutely raise one of these. Let's collect one for both of us.
Oh boy, Mr. Furby, this is gonna be awesome! But we should probably smash the others, right? Because we don't want the other ones
No.
hatching and like eating people again. We should probably smash the others,
If
right? Smash them.
I don't think it's necessary. Given the fact that I probably think they can be good if raised correctly, there's no reason to murder an unborn child spider. Maybe they'll grow up and they'll have their own little colony and be part of society and nature.
Okay, I'll listen to you, Mr. Furby. And he pockets one of the eggs.
Swaddle up an egg on my own.
This is gonna be so cool.
Is it like goopy?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so goopy.
You guys are playing Ark right now.
Let's get some kibble.
Oh boy, wow! This has been the greatest. This has been the greatest afternoon, morning. This has been the greatest morning of my life, Mr. Furby.
Me as well, young Jonesy. Me as well.
All right, let's get back to Guard Captain Kruniak. I'll tell him everything.
This is gonna end up like that first Aliens scene or Alien scene.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, Jonesy. Yes.
So you start heading back.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, Doran, Britt, and Olna are still in town. Britt, what do you do after you hang out with Brute Waddle?
I go and get a drink.
What did you do?
You head over to get a drink. There are one or two small hole in the wall taverns, and then there's also the tap room of the inn in which you're staying. Any particular area you want to go to?
Which one is the closest to the docks? Like, is there one I would stumble past?
Yeah, there's like one at the docks that is easy for sailors to get to.
Great, I'm gonna go in there.
You go in there, and it's still pretty early morning, so there's only a couple of people in there.
Oops.
Definitely sailor type looking people. Yeah, you head in.
Great, I'm gonna just go straight to the bar and ask for a big old ale.
You get a big old ale.
That's Jonesy right there.
What's the quickest way to fall off the wagon?
Do you want a mug of ale or a gallon of ale?
That's an
A
option.
mug, just a mug, just a mug.
Gallon.
Mug of ale is 4 copper pieces.
Great.
You've been doing copper? I've given you copper, yeah?
Yeah, we haven't tracked it, but we have it.
I've been tracking mine, so yeah, I'm good actually. So I will adjust. I hand 4 pieces of copper to the bartender, and I'd like to say to him, do you know that Bruit? What all that hangs out around here?
Oh, right, I know quite a bit about Brit Waddle. Thorn in our side out here, she's always yelling and making her fortunes told. You know how it is. She's a crazy old bat, but yeah, she doesn't do much harm. We let her be. She, fancy for the sailor. It's an attraction. They come and see her. It's fun.
But is she like, do you think she's actually... Have you ever... What I'm trying to say is, do you think she actually has a gift of foresight?
Oh, I've got no idea myself. I ain't never given her 2 words, much less notice. But, some of the sailors come in here, swear by it, say, oh, she's how I met my wife. Or, oh, she knew my dog was going to die. But, that's just pile of tricks. This is what anybody can do. I have not, like I said, I don't talk to her personally myself. But whatever likes floats a boat. You might believe in that kind of thing. But, yeah, it's all personal preference.
Great. I drink my ale in silence. I'll swig it down, and then I'll leave and head back to the inn.
Doran and Olna, what are you up to?
We're at the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mentioned to Doran, have you heard of the No, don't do Irish. Have you heard of the teachings of Persona, Doran? Have you given it any thought? Do you have someone you follow that's you carry with you?
Paladin.
Doran looks out at Olna from kind of the side of his eye as he's kind of scanning over the board and just says, there are things to believe and there are things to not.
That's vague. Persona, bless you, child. Anyways, let's look at this board here. What remains to be done in this town?
The Fishermen's Consortium has something that would be relatively easy for someone of your ilk.
Oh, I do miss the ocean and the ocean breeze, even though it surrounds us.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's on there, Steve?
You got
Well,
your
no.
handout. You
Yeah,
still got your handout.
So the Fishermen's Consortium
Oh, yeah.
is interested in buying rare fish and trinkets hauled up from the deep. They have a trading post that is designed for dealing with such items. Valis, the chapter head, is particularly interested in a red silver slider alive. They're particularly rare among the green and blue sliders found around the island. There's the chick looking for her lost cat. The Marine Research Station needs some moving guys, and they're offering 5 silver pieces a day plus hot lunch.
How are you at fishing? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, that's what I would think would be relatively easy for you to do.
Well,
but we would have to get a boat.
I live amongst and with I've lived amongst and with creatures of the deep, so I'm not particularly interested in necessarily supporting that thing at the moment, especially when there is a missing cat to be found.
We could track a cat, I guess.
I mean, I know you're a fighter. I know you have, you need to train and stuff, but you wouldn't mind trying to help find this poor lady's cat?
No, helping people is part of what I seek to do.
Oh my gosh, that's so wonderful to hear. I say we help this bylaw find her missing cat.
These lawful
I know it's not a lot of money.
I'm gonna grab the sketch, the enchanted sketch of the cat. Does it have any information as to where this person is?
No, but you can easily ask around. Are you just gonna look for the cat, or are you gonna look for the woman?
Well, we need to. Yeah, we're gonna try to get more information from the woman.
You go and ask around town, and you figure out that she lives down towards the southeastern area, just outside of the business district in the residential areas. So you go, you find her house, and you knock on her door, and she welcomes you and says, "Oh, thank you so much for looking for my cat.
Yes.
My cat Rokai.
We need some. Oh, go ahead.
I last saw her when I went to the Cozy Koi bathhouse. Now in retrospect, I see it was a pretty foolish idea, but I thought it'd be cute to take a bath with her, give her a little bath in the warm waters of the Cozy Koi bathhouse. But when I tried to take her in the water, she bolted and ran away from me, and I haven't seen her since. And I just miss her so much. It'd be really, really great if you could find her.
Is there anything that she likes? What's her what does she have, do you have a snack or something we can lure her in with? Cats can be tricky.
Oh, she was very, very fond of bootfish.
Okay. Do you have any bootfish?
Yes. Let me see if I have a little bit here and there. She goes to her pantry and she brings out a small scrap of bootfish. It's a little bit slimy. Raw bootfish.
Oh. Okay. Thank you. Well, I guess we'll start over by the bathhouse, and we'll keep our eyes open and our hearts open as well.
Oh, thank you so, so much. It'd be so great if you could find her.
We'll do our best. Where's the bathhouse? But
it's the one with the water in it.
Yeah.
It's number 1. The number 1 is not in a circle, so it's kind of hard to see, but it's the building towards the south that has all the water in it.
The one I keep looking at thinking it's a Zelda puzzle.
Oh, I thought that was the Marine Research Station. Okay.
So you head over to the bathhouse, and you begin to search for the cat. Both of you roll survival checks with advantage.
Oops, don't do that.
Doran picks up the trail and manages
Nice.
to find a trail that just leads to the backside of the bathhouse, where it looks like the cat has set up a den. You can see a little area that looks like a litter box. You can see a little area that's kind of shielded from the elements by some plants, some shrubbery. And yeah, it seems like the cat is making its home here. Currently not there, but you can see evidence of a cat living here.
Okay.
Okay. Cat or cats?
You can see. You can. Well, you rolled a 20. Yeah, you can perceive at least 2 cats.
In this
Mating
one, we have the photo, and we know it's a calico, and those are rare. Is it a calico boy that's super rare? I think it's the male calico is super rare cat, right?
Would Steve know
Anyways,
this?
I mean that's real life stuff. I don't know if they're actually in D&D. They're very common. Yeah. So I guess just kind of. I'm not gonna put the fish down because I know a cat will come and snatch it, but I'll definitely kind of hold it out in the air, and just wait around for the fucking cat.
Doran, any strategy?
Oh, what's it? Saying its name and like making, come here, kitty, kitty. That kind of crap. I try to mimic bylaws, speech patterns.
Yeah,
I
Doran.
try to ascertain where the cat would hunt for food.
Well, you know that the festival in town is starting to pack up, so there's still, a number of people here. There's still plenty of food scrappings in town that would probably be easy pickings for any kind of creature, any kind of stray.
Yeah, I look for an area, pretty close to the nesting area that would suffice for food for multiple cats to come back to, like, grabbing little snatch and go area.
Sure. As you're searching around, just kind of circling the bathhouse, trying to look for some easy pickings areas. As you're between the bathhouse and the town hall, you can hear some meowing.
I call Ona over.
I come.
Hunch down to the ground.
I come quietly.
Roll perception check.
Perception.
Would a cat go after Ulna?
Oh, not with advantage though. Sorry.
You saying Ola smells fishy?
A little bit.
Both of them are bad.
You can't.
Wait, I'm gonna use my. No, never mind. It'll only be at 8. Never mind.
You can't quite pinpoint the location of the cat. So from in between the town hall and the bathhouse, choose which direction you're going to go. Are you going to go like northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest?
First, I'm gonna rip the fish in half and give half to Doran,
Northeast.
and then I go the opposite direction.
Doran went northeast, so you're going southwest.
Yeah.
All right. Olna, as you are traveling southwest, Doran, you, after
Kitty,
walking
kitty.
for a little bit, stop hearing the meowing. Olna, the meowing gets louder. And after a moment, Olna, you can see 2 cats prowling around in the tall grass that's to the southwest of the Cozy Core Bathhouse.
I can see them. Is one a calico?
Yes. Looks like the cat in the drawing.
Okay. Okay. And Doran's on the other side. I guess I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna hope that Doran circles around and meets me over. But I'm gonna inch my way towards the cats, and making like a domestic cat calls.
Roll animal handling with advantage.
Oh yeah, thank God. Well, I shouldn't thank Persona yet. Oh.
Maybe you
Yeah.
should have.
They both come up to you and they are very interested in the fish.
Hi guys, what's up? What's the other cat look like?
Meow. It's white.
Oh,
Red eyes. Looks like an albino.
Everybody's getting pets.
Meow.
Okay, hey guys.
Meow.
Do they follow me if I kind of give them a little piece of the fish, and I'm trying to lead them back to Paige Bylaw's house.
Meow. They start following you. Her house is a little bit to the south of the map.
Yeah.
They start following you, but as you get further and further away, they seem more reluctant to follow you.
Then yeah, I'd like to kind of be kissy sounds and try to pick up the calico.
You can with your earlier animal handling check.
Okay,
yes, you
cool.
can pick it up.
Okay, yeah, and then I'll remember you, guy. Maybe we'll come back and try to get you.
If you're walking away with the cat, the white one will follow you.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so we'll head back to the. If I see Doran, I'd like to kind of I don't want to yell at Doran, but I hope to make it clear that I've found
Doran, roll a perception check.
Another perception check.
Doran lives with the cats now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Doran can tell that this is probably not the direction he should have gone, so he heads back and you can rendezvous.
Cool. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you rendezvous and then you go back to Paige's house and knock on her door. She says, "Oh, my baby, my baby."
There you are.
Thank you so. Oh, and who's this? She gestures to the white cat.
It's your problem now.
Yeah, we found these two cats together. They were playing in the tall grass behind the town hall.
Oh, my little darling. Did you find yourself a boyfriend? That's adorable. Oh, here, come here. Come here, cat. Meow. The cat goes to her and starts rubbing all up on her. And she says, "Oh, thank you so much. This has made my day. Hang on. Just wait here a moment." And she rummages around inside for a hot second. She brings you 5 silver pieces as promised.
Whoa.
And she also notices that you are geared up pretty heftily, more than most people in town. And she says, "Oh my, are you, pardon my general term, but are you adventurers?"
Why, yes, ma'am. We happen to be adventurers.
Oh my stars. It has been so long since I've seen real genuine adventurers in town. May I offer you my services? I happen to be an amateur enchanter.
Well, yes. I mean, yeah, that sounds great. How long
I can't do too much, but I can do some very, very small little enchantments on your weapons or your armor or anything that you might have on you. Just small little things that could help you out here and there.
Oh my, yeah. I show her my trident, and
So she's a very amateur enchanter. She can do very minor enchantments. For what was it? It was for 30 gold. She can give you an enchantment of varying. What can she do? She can do super basic stuff up to a +1. So she could give you a +1 to attack rolls, a +1 to damage rolls, a +1 to. Is it just attack and damage? Is she that skilled? Oh. Good job, Doran. Doran attacks with his magic.
Hello?
Hey there. I'm going to get a 1-2 attack on my trident.
Cool. So yes, like your
30
like
gold.
30
right?
gold, like your Star of Covenant. Should you decide to use it, you can burn it at any time before or after the attack, and it will expend the enchantment. And
I give Doran 2 silver pieces.
and because your trident is a basic trident, this is the only enchantment that your trident can hold at one point in time.
Okay. Thank you so much, Paige.
Oh, thank you. I've been wanting to brush up on my skills for a long time. You just let me know if there's ever any more that I can do for you.
And if you need a bell collar for your cat, we have a jeweler in our adventuring party, and I'll be sure to go ahead and mention that to her if that's something you might be interested in case you misplace your cat again.
Maybe I might just need a new collar for this little boy.
Oh, tell me about it.
Meow.
they're silly, aren't they? It's
Meow.
cat.
And that's
Your new guy.
That's the cat quest.
Wait, what is she gonna name the cat?
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
What about Doran? How does that sound?
Doran. How do you spell that?
Well, the N is the first N is silent.
3 N's in there.
That's a roll a charisma check.
I got that.
Or
I got charisma.
persuasion. Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, well, I got persuasion. Okay. Wait, did I roll? Oh, advantage. Sorry. Let me roll it. Persuasion. Yeah, 12.
No, that doesn't really have a nice ring to it like I would hope for a cat. It's a little too serious. It's a little too
Sorry,
serious.
Doran.
Oh.
I give him a little elbow nudge.
Oh. Furby gets back to town. Britt, you can. What do you want to do, Britt? You want to rendezvous with everybody else or do something else?
I do. I am looking for them.
You all can rendezvous in town. It is starting to be afternoon time now.
Yeah, geez. We catch up Britt with is Furby back as well?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we catch up on the cat quest has been completed.
Holy cow, Mr. Furby, you're friends with a Triton and a dwarf too? This is amazing. Hi, I'm Jonesy.
Hi, Jonesy.
Hi,
This is Jonesy, and he's going to be joining us possibly for the future.
We got eggs. Did you tell about the eggs, Mr. Furby?
I pull out the broodmother's egg.
How cool is this?
You smell of ichor.
I don't notice it.
I hardly know her.
I call it. Don't give him a laugh.
Oh,
don't
Jonesy,
you dare.
Jonesy, you're a young boy.
That was a good one, my friend.
Oh no. Persona bless these people.
Britt, do you want to touch this egg? It's quite goopy.
Actually, I am a bit worried about your plan with the spider babies.
Nothing in this world is inherently bad.
David Spader babies.
Well, good luck with that.
You could name it.
No.
Is there
Wait, I could name it? I want to name it.
Yes. I don't do
Okay.
names, remember?
based on the fact
You
that
named
it
me,
came from,
Britt. You could name it.
based on the fact that it came from a brood mother, do we know if the babies would grow up to be large like the brood mother?
Roll a nature check.
It's just a normal spider. How big is this egg? I feel like it's big.
11.
Oh, yeah. Does it like fill your hand?
I'm thinking like
you-
ostrich egg. Like that's what I'm seeing in my head.
You don't know how it would work with giant spiders. You know, regular spiders lay their egg sac and they just leave, and then it's just the regular kind of spiders that's the same as the mom. But this is a little bit different, so you're not sure whether it would be a brood mother or if it would be one of the other types of spiders.
Sure. Oh, weird. Okay. Furby, it would behoove me to say like maybe we should hand this off to someone who knows how to raise creatures. I don't know if maybe you have experience. I'm not, I don't know all about your life and your
This is me
upbringing, but-
gaining experience. I'm going to do this.
But it could turn out to be another brood mother situation, and we could be,
But we could then have a brood mother on our side.
But I mean, if it looks like it's bad, we just smash it before it gets big, right?
Jonesy, you're quick to the smash, and I appreciate that. But come on.
Maybe we can find someone who knows
Oh.
has
We're wearing boots. I mean,
experience in this
gosh.
matter to help,
Well,
and they could raise it for us while we are, helping with other tasks around town. I mean, there's not much left to do. There's basically fish gathering right at this point.
I mean, I'm still pretty young. I don't know too much, but I know enough that this is a town. Nobody in town would know what to do with a spider egg. I'll tell you that.
Not even at the Marine Research Station,
Well, it's not a water spider, is it?
but they
Is
they do research. Maybe they have research on terrestrial creatures as well. I'm just saying.
Quell your fears. If it is bad, we'll do as Jonesy said, and we'll squash it.
Yeah, we'll smash it. It'll be cool.
If it comes out and it says, I'm an evil spider, and it tries to take a chunk out of us, then
Silky.
Spiders
I
can
think
talk.
you should name it Silky.
I love this.
Didn't you almost die fighting the last spider?
Yeah.
Yes.
Your injury is healed, by the way.
Jonesy, off to Kroniak, please,
Congratulations,
and let
Brett.
him know that the spider cave was indeed real, and see if he has any more information regarding maybe, I don't know.
Oh, okay, yeah, we can go over there now. Let's go.
I guess he's
I'm
the
gonna
most
go
knowledgeable.
with Jonesy.
He actually knew about the damn spiders in the first place. So yeah, let's go talk to Kroniak.
You head back to the guard barracks, and Jonesy bursts in. Captain Kruniak! Oh, Captain Kruniak! This was the best day of my life! Oh, Captain Kruniak! We went inside, and there was this dead spider. I was like, and then we jumped on its butt, and it squirted out venom. It was like, and then we went through this mushroom wall. It was like, and I was sneezing really bad. And then we came in, and there was burnt china that smelled like pork chops. And we went through. There was a giant spider there. We sliced its belly open, and we found this egg. Look how cool this egg is, Kruniak! Oh man! Oh jeez!
Furby just looks on proud.
Stone-faced during this entire ordeal. Kruniak says, I don't know if I can condone the egg-raising portion of this story, but you've provided unequivocal proof that indeed giant spiders were on this island. Shut up, Jonesy, I get it. The spiders, yes, I get it. This is grave news. This is very grave news.
And you're
I am going to draft a letter to my brother.
bad blood, eh?
Kruniak is going to draft a letter. I'm going to draft a letter to my brother, Captain Alaron. He is of the Seven Gates Heavy Lance Brigade. Like I said, giant spiders were only in tales of legend from the Great War. If remnants of their foul brood have scraped by unnoticed here, then who knows if they've survived elsewhere.
Or
I'll lead a contingent of the guards to search the forests and see if we find any more traces, but I'm going to have to ask you to deliver this letter to Seven Gates and find my brother Alaron. He will bring it to the attention of the Seven Gates Defense Force. They lend aid to the settlements of the land when needed. Give me until tomorrow, then return here and I'll have the letter drafted up.
Has calling upon them been necessary in your time as captain here?
In my time, no, not at all. Things have been very quiet here on Covenant, and as far as I know, the Defense Force has not been dispatched en masse throughout the land for at least 50 years.
Wow. And you're sure that it's this pact is still intact and everything? You're good? Speak with your brother every now and then?
Yes, I admit I'm a bit of a petty man. He's gained much more success than I have, so
I am detecting a bit of
chance-
this, yeah.
every chance he gets, he rubs it in my face of how great the Heavy Lance Brigade is, and here I am just babysitting Covenant. But that's my own matter. Don't you worry about that. I can swallow my pride and send him a letter.
Thank you for sharing that with us. I must very, very big of you to have shared that personal information.
Concerned
with
if your
us.
brother will listen.
He'll listen. He takes his job seriously.
In the
Braggart, but he takes his job seriously enough.
For some in the human world, family is family and work is work.
Well, then it looks like we got to prepare for a journey tomorrow.
Oh, you guys would like to come along?
Well, on Bread
Yeah,
Waddle's
after
advice.
you collected a spider egg, we don't much trust you on your own.
Listen,
What'd you just say about Brewitt Wattle, Ulna?
Well, Bert Waddle foresaw us doing great things together as a traveling
Oh, right.
group of questers.
Right, but you don't think she really knows anything, right? She's not that. She's a fake, right? She's a fake.
she's
I
been
mean,
she's
she
been
spoke-
dead on
she was the
correct on
council of the
everything so far.
crows.
Yeah,
She has a crazy eye that's really, you know.
I would say she's
Yeah.
never been wrong. She's completely correct in everything she's ever said. Or
Right. About that.
I trust her wholeheartedly in every prediction that she's ever said.
Yeah, you lovely lady, but perhaps, but I mean, perhaps she's just a bit off her rocker, you know. No one really knows the future,
She's probably the most powerful creature we've ever met.
right?
I take notice of Brit stammering, but I say nothing.
Right. Let's just be like just very careful, you know. I
Always.
just great. So it's about time for a drink,
I'm
right?
tending to my egg.
All right, is he finished with this goddamn letter?
Come back in the morning and he'll have the letter ready.
Oh God.
I
What
say
time
we
what
have
time
the
of day is it
evening
now?
to ourselves.
It's late afternoon.
Late afternoon.
I will. I want to. I don't even know how to raise a spider. I'm sure
Feed
it's
it your
got to
milk,
have some kind of
Furbold.
like warmth or something. So I want to like make a little nest for it. I guess.
Roll a nature check.
Roll a spider handling check.
Nature check. Hey yo, 17.
You feel like keeping it moist is a good idea.
Oh yes, I do.
Something is gonna burst
gonna
forth
suck
and
on
murder us.
Like a jawbreaker.
Can I? Oh, somewhere in the bathhouse, make a little. Oh, maybe that's
I
weird.
don't know if they accept spiders. And...
Is there like a pond somewhere, someplace I can make a little moist spider goop nest? Crack open that. Sweet
I'm gonna
soda.
try to get fish for the fishing guild.
All right.
Or
you,
trinkets. They are also looking for trinkets.
you head
Trinkets,
to.
Yeah.
Are you gonna which beach are you gonna go? You gonna go to the little beach down there? Or you go to the docks, or where are you gonna go?
They said they're looking for rare fish or
Mhm.
trinkets hauled up from the deep, which is the other thing I was gonna say to you.
Damn. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna take a. I'm gonna take a safe dive. Let me see. Let me pick a place here. You know what? We're gonna go to the docks. I'm assuming that many sailors, have drunkenly dropped trinkets into the waters, and I'm gonna do some deep dive swimming with my damn amphibious stuff.
Yep.
I'm gonna sit on the docks and wait for Ona and meditate while she dives.
I'm gonna sit on the docks and swing my legs while I think about Brewitt.
All right. So Ulna dives under and does some swimming. Ulna, roll a d20.
I love it. Damn.
So you don't see any particularly rare fish, but as you are scouring the surface, the lake bed, you do find some random trinkets. Roll a d100.
Nice. Nice. What? 58.
58. You find a hilt from a broken sword. Roll a d100.
I'm gonna close my window real quick.
Actually, roll a d4.
I'll roll a d4 and then I'll close my window. Roll. There we go.
All right then.
Oh, one.
The hilt from the broken sword is the most interesting thing you find while you're down there.
Can I? No, it's a d20. You can add the star to, right?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, I come up. And I examine it closely.
Uh,
Trying to wipe
so-
away soot and what have you.
It is a hilt from a broken sword. You can discern that it is probably... It is from a versatile weapon for sure, because the handle is big enough for 2 hands, but definitely not as large as a greatsword. So it's definitely some sort of versatile weapon. Looks like it was made from... roll another d20. Oh yeah, it is very nice, quite nice. And it has not rusted over or tarnished over as you would have expected from something that's been underwater for who knows how long. Yeah, one edge. So you got the guard, the cross guard. One end of the cross guard swoops down, and one end of the cross guard swoops up.
Oh, cool. It's like a scimitar or something.
Perhaps. And yeah, the blade is only about 3 inches before it is broken off.
Okay.
I wanna jump in the water. I just got a wild hair up my butt. I wanna go in.
Britt jumps in the water. Sploosh.
Sploosh. I'm just gonna take a wee look around.
Just take a wee.
Yeah. Can I look? Do I have to dive to the bottom, or can I look underneath the dock?
Oh shit! Wait, did you already went inside?
I'm in the water.
I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna give you the. I have a candle of. I have a mother effing candle of the deep. It's basically a candle that you can use underwater, like a regular candle.
That's
The
impossible.
mermaid gave it to us.
Yeah.
But you gotta light it above water.
I light it and I'm dive in
And throw it into the ocean.
Britt, girl, hold on. I put on my goggles of minute seeing and I dive in with the candle.
Your goggles of minute seeing are only effective out to 1 foot.
I know.
So
I'm not. I just
kind of blind.
Yeah, no. I just regular with the candle of the deep to pass to.
Yeah, you can
Britt.
pass off the candle to Britt. Yes.
Great. I take
Britt.
it.
Britt. Yes. The only thing that's under the docks is like barnacles, so you would have to go down to the lake bed to see if there's anything actually there.
I'm diving down.
I'm going with her. There's no reason not to.
Let's go.
Britt,
Don't talk.
roll an athletics check, Britt.
Athletics check. Here it is. Here we go.
Britt, while holding the candle deep, you are unable to swim to the bottom. Your stubby little legs and your one-handed strokes are ineffectual.
Oh yeah. Okay. I don't know how to communicate it other than I hand the candle back.
Yeah.
Because I think she'll get. Olena will understand. Like
Yeah,
I need all my limbs.
Roll a
No,
constitution.
I get it.
Roll a constitution check.
Alright.
You are out of breath and you have to surface again.
Okay. Back to the surface. Take a breath. Oh, it's really wet down there.
Yeah. No, sorry about that. I was just excited to have a swimming partner. I've been, usually I'm on my own, and it's just
So,
nice.
Britt, are you specifically looking for stuff just like Olno did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Roll
like trinkets.
a d20.
I like trinkets. Okay. Over here. Roll.
Oh, I hope it's a bell.
Unfortunately, even though you eventually get down there and you look around, but unfortunately you are unable to find anything of interest.
Doran, come on in. The water's great. Come have a look around.
I ignore them.
From across the room, I ignore them.
Oh, Doran.
That's how
yeah.
treasure hunting goes. Sometimes you win, sometimes you find seaweed.
Oh, I mentioned that that page, the bylaw would need a collar for a cat, possibly. Is in the market.
Oh,
Maybe with a
All
little
right.
bell, a jingly bell.
I'm gonna find myself a bell. I'll make the most beautiful
mean-
collar she's ever seen.
With your skills, girl, you could probably just, bend a couple little pieces of scrap metal and make one out of whatever you find.
Cool. So you
Oh,
spend,
now
you
you're
spend that
too
time at the
kind.
docks, swimming around and searching around, and you find the broken sword. But that's the only thing you find. So now the sun is starting to sink low. Sun's getting low. Big
Probably
guy.
getting a little chilly.
What was Furby doing?
I was making my spider nest in a moist area.
So where? What kind?
I
Where
originally was thinking somewhere in the obviously I don't see any like ponds or anything. But is there a place I could find that's maybe moist and wet and goopy for my little silky to birth itself?
Roll a nature check.
Nature it up. Ooh, 19.
Ooh, nice.
You do find an area that seems like you find a moist area that you can make.
Yeah, I do.
You are now a brood mother.
Egg
Just letting you
hutch.
know.
Do I have to like sit on it?
As you're making the little egg hutch with that nature check, you can estimate that it will probably spiders, giant spiders. It will probably hatch in a 2 to 3 week period.
And I have to leave it here, I'm assuming?
No,
Oh, okay.
just as long as you keep it moist and
Okay. Every
protected.
day or so, or
I think I'm gonna keep a count of how many times we say the word moist.
That's a great word.
Yeah.
Some people get irritated.
okay. Well, I'll keep track of those days. Is Jonesy's doing his own thing with his egg, right?
I mean, he reported back to Kruniak, and Kruniak told him to go back to the front desk.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let him do his own thing. I trust that boy. Yeah, I've taken care of the egg. Then I would just go back to the inn. I don't see anything else for me.
Cool. The 3 at the docks. You gonna do anything else? Gonna do anything with that broken sword?
Yeah, I'd like to get it appraised at the Fisherman's Wharf. What is it?
Fisherman's Consortium.
The weirdest word you could pick for a group of people. You pick. Yeah, the Consortium of Fishermen.
Consortium.
That's I'd like to approach them in the most honorable of consortium ways.
So yeah, you go to the Fisherman's Consortium. It's towards the end of the day, but they're open pretty much all the time. You go in, and yes, there is a trading post in the Fisherman's Consortium that seems like it deals with trinkets that have been hauled up from the deep and also fish. You want to get it appraised?
Hey, actually, can I show it to Doran and see if Doran can recognize what weapon it's from?
Doran, roll a perception check with advantage.
Okay. With advantage? Cool.
What do you think about this, Doran? I found it in my fucking covered in mud.
Doran can see that it is from no.
No.
Flaming sword.
Oh, I thought once.
Yeah, it looks like it's from a longsword.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, anything maybe you can get it, you can use it or something. Do you want it?
I think it would be better just to turn it into them.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to get it appraised by the consortium. And whatever.
Okay.
Trash in the damn bay.
You take it to the trading post in the consortium, and the trader looks at it and roll a perception check.
Alphabetical, Sam. 7.
You can tell he is visibly very impressed, but trying to hide it. He says, "Well, let's see. Oh, I could probably give you 5 gold for it, or I could just trade you straight up for one of our items here on the table."
I would like to. What would I do? Honesty, lawful good, compassion, courage, honesty, honor, duty. Sir, I noticed I would bring up the fact that I can tell it's worth more than that, than what he's offering.
Roll a persuasion check.
Never heard Sam barter before. Like,
I'll roll for a barter.
Uh, he says, "Well, you're an astute one, aren't you? But, well, good luck finding anywhere else in town that would buy it. It's a broken sword, not really useful to anyone. This is the best offer you're going to get."
Well, we'll see what the local armor smith has to say about that. Good day to you, sir.
got him.
Roll a roll an intimidation. You're trying to intimidate him into losing business. Just suit yourself.
Wait, I'm gonna add my star on there.
Wait.
+4. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Was
11.
it
11.
Kaz is the only one who killed the star already, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You use your star, and his eye twitches a little bit and says, "All right. Wait. Sure, we can work something out here. Sure, we can work something out. All right. What are you looking for in exchange for this? Is it just money? Or are you looking for some specialty item or something? What are you specifically looking for? Let's do business here."
Well, tell me what it actually is worth, and I'll let you know what I'm looking for.
Well, you see here, I've seen a lot of trinkets in my day, and most of the time they look like this lot here, which is a bunch of, tarnished and kind of rusty and things that look like they've been underwater for many, many, many years.
Uh-huh.
But this, you see, this thing, it looks like it's basically brand new, except for the fact it's broken here. So that tells me when it was whole, it was probably magic. Because, you see, magic doesn't really age like the rest of the stuff here.
Oh, yes. I should have known that.
It's broken now, so obviously ain't worth very much in terms of magic items, but it's probably worth... I can't believe I'm doing this, man. How many years have I been in here? It's probably worth at least 200 gold.
Whoa!
Is that what you actually respond? Whoa!
Does he have anything that
if it was a whole sword, if it was a whole magic sword, it'd easily be worth more than 400, 500, 600. Easy.
Olna is thinking that this would be a good trade-in to help everyone if they wanted to get enchantments for whatever's to come next. So Olna is going to thank him for the information, and going to take this information to the armorer. I will, of course, offer him a prayer for persona and a 5 copper for the information.
Well, it's a nice little consolation prize, I think. Well, thank you.
Thank you for your honesty. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, well.
I will not. What's his name? I don't want to forget this guy.
Harold.
Harold. Thank you. Thank you, Harold. Yeah. Okay. I'll be on my way.
Cool. Yeah. Now it's definitely nighttime.
Yeah. I let them know, like, if you guys, how long would it take to get is it quick to get an enchantment?
Takes about.
Paige did mine real quick.
Yeah. It should take an hour by game mechanic rates.
I suggest that before we quest in the morning, we go to the armor smith and I tell them the amount that this is worth, and we see if we can get some of their stuff enchanted if they feel inclined.
So the blacksmith doesn't do enchantments. He just upgrades weapons so that they can hold more enchantments at a time.
Is there an enchanter in town?
Well, Paige.
Okay, well, then I suggest that. Yeah, I suggest that if they feel like doing that, we can get some enchantments for the group.
I'd certainly like to have an enchanted sickle.
Okay, well then, there's that.
Yeah.
I do want to go to the blacksmith and just kind of get my sword sharpened and stuff.
I don't think Furby needs anything, so.
Well, we can get weapons ready. The armor can prepare it. What did you say, Steve? They can make enchantments better.
The armorer can allow your weapons and armor to hold more enchantments at one time.
So,
Right now, you're
yeah,
basically
that's what I would like to do then for us with our, supposed surprise
I
wealth.
guess I could wear
Yeah.
medium armor.
Plus,
I
I
want to
see-
find some nice armor at some point.
I'd like to see if the blacksmith managed to achieve his dreams. If he's started yet. I mean, I guess it's only been a couple days. Or like 2 days. But if he started making beautiful weapons.
So you're gonna so it sounds like you have a plan for the next day. So
Yeah.
gonna hang out. It's gonna be a new day. I don't think anybody spent any resources, but it's a new day. You're all full back up, and you head to the blacksmith first or Kruniak first.
Well,
I mean, I've been
so
working
some
with
of them
Kruniak.
want to go to Kruniak. Yeah, I want to go to the blacksmith.
Yeah, I already have an enchantment. I don't know if. Oh, yeah, I guess I don't know. I'll go to the blacksmith since I have the hilt. Yeah, I will. I'll take Brit's sickle to get it in, slotted for enhancements if they feel cool with that. And you guys, me and Doran will go to the blacksmith. And if you guys want something enhanced, me and Doran will take care of that, and we'll meet you after you meet up with Kruniak.
All right.
Okay, does that sound good? I don't know why my
Furby?
characters turned into this.
I guess the only thing I would ask our Furby wise was if they have any hide armor.
Oh, sure.
Then yeah, go for that. But not a big deal.
So whoever goes to Kruniak, it's pretty cut and dry unless you want to ask him any other specific questions. He gives you the letter, and he tells you that his brother Aluran can be found in the Seven Gates Defense Force headquarters, which is towards the southwest of town.
Seven Gates Defense Headquarters?
Seven Gates Defense Force.
Defense Force Headquarters.
SGDF.
And that's oh god. For some reason, I thought this was outside of town of Covenant. This is here. Okay.
What's here?
Oh, the Seven Defense Force Guinea Squad, whatever you just said.
The Seven Gates Defense Force is in the city of Seven Gates.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you said it was in this town for some reason. Yeah, that makes sense. The only thing I want to do is check in on good old Jonesy. Kruniak's cool and all.
Jonesy sees you and he's like, Mr. Furby! Mr. Furby!
How's your spider going?
Egg is like drying out. What do I do?
I impart on him all of the wisdom I learned while I was in the forest about moisture. And
oh, that makes so much sense. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Boy. Check out how good mine looks.
Yours is all squishy and goopy, and oh man, yours looks way better than mine. I hope mine is okay.
Have you named yours yet?
No, I figured I'd do that when it comes out, and I'd see what kind of personality it has.
Fair and smart. Well, good luck, Jonesy. If you need any information, I will.
Did you name yours?
If it lives, it will be called Silky. Otherwise, I would have just called it Brood Spider because it is a brood spider, and that's what it is. So.
Okay.
You are human. I would normally just call you human, but I learned that you do like the name Jonesy.
Well, it looks like Kruniak is having me stay on here, but it seems like you guys are leaving town. But if you ever come back, oh boy, you give me a yell.
I don't know how mail works in this world, but if you'd like to write a letter to me anytime, I will gladly respond.
But how would I find you if you're just
that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'll be in Seventh Gate. I don't
know. Meanwhile, at the blacksmith, so you show the broken sword to the blacksmith, and are you trying to make a trade with him?
Yeah, I give him the Herald's name at the consortium said is worth 200 gold. We'd like to have weapon, or I guess Doran wants armor, right?
So he'll take a look.
I want to look at armor.
He'll take a look at the sword, and he will agree with the appraisal. He feels like he's got enough contacts that he could actually sell it and make a profit. So
Oh,
he will
nice.
say yes, he'll accept the trade. So enhancement of a weapon or armor costs 100 gold, so he can do two items.
Okay, yeah, we'll do this. Britt definitely wanted to do their sickle. And we'd like to enhance that for enchantments. And then how much would hide armor be? Does he have hide armor?
Yeah, he's got hide armor. Hide armor costs, basic hide armor is $10.
Wow, okay. I think Furby, I don't know if Furby's not with us, but if he met Furby, could we get some hide armor for Furby?
Yeah, hide armor is not nearly as
Okay,
fitted.
oh, it's not fitted. Oh, I see.
It's not nearly as fitted as something like heavy armor,
Breastplate or
chainmail,
something,
or
yeah.
plate mail that has to be measured and strapped in so it actually fits your body right. Hide armor is more flexible and easier to fit in.
Okay, yeah. So is Dorn want to make an enchantment, or does Dorn interested in anything in particular? We have like 190. I have some extra money, and besides
I
that,
have a bunch of money.
so yeah. If there's,
I'm just.
Damn.
Loaded.
I just kind of want to peruse the wares and get my swords kind of sharpened and tuned. That's the big part. I want to get my swords.
And so you used half of the trade to get Britt's thing enhanced. Are you going to do your sword for enhancement as the other half?
No. I'm gonna use my own money. That's
Okay.
fine.
Well, what are you going to do with the other half?
I'll do my trident.
So your trident. Okay. So it takes a couple hours to get everything done. It takes about an hour for each thing. So,
Okay.
But yes, now Ulna, your trident can hold up to 2 enchantments, and Britt's sickle can hold up to 2 enchantments.
Nice.
Woo!
And then in that hour we'll give Furby the hide armor as well.
Well, thank you very much.
Sure. What kind of armor were you wearing, Furby?
Leather. So I have my AC goes up by 1 apparently.
You can sell that to him for 3 gold if you want.
Okay. I don't have any need for it. Olna, would you like the 3 gold that I've earned from the leather armor sale?
You can hold on to it.
Okay.
Yeah. What else? Anything else?
I break up a small branch of my quarterstaff and I give it to Jonesy as a keepsake.
What?
To remember
So he'll
this
always
spot.
remember me.
Yeah, that's all I need from the armor.
Cool. Doran, did you say you were going to buy anything?
What kind of armor does he have? I'm looking to get rid of this chainmail.
He has.
I want something like in a medium.
He's got scale mail and lower. Scale mail, chain, shirt, hide, studded leather, padded armor.
Let's go with some. I'm trying to think if I should keep the chainmail or not.
Those damn heavy armor disadvantage in stealth. Ugh. Remember being a big boy.
Yeah. You know what? Give me the leather. What's the leather looking like? You know what I mean? What is it? What's the
Basic leather armor.
You just want my leather armor? You just want to buy my leather armor? That's all. I've got this
Nah,
used
you know what?
leather
I'll just
armor.
hold on to the chainmail for now. Fuck it, man. Until I come across something smooth and nice and fucking.
All right. Okay. Any other business, or do you want to head out of town?
Yeah,
I'm down.
We're ready to go. We're quit to.
I didn't have time to make a cat collar, so I think I'll wait to see Paige.
Sure.
So the way off of the island of Covenant is the ferry that goes back and forth twice a day. So you head down to the docks and wait for the ferry. While you are down at the docks,
What would have happened if we went and did farming for 4 copper per hour? So what was the adventure there, Steve?
Never know, I guess.
Oh, Lord.
Opportunity cost.
As you head down to the docks, you hear a bit of a
Mhm.
commotion.
Mhm.
And as you see, there is someone at the ferry stop. It's a tall, slender woman with very stark white hair. And she's causing a little bit of a commotion. She seems to be berating some of the sailors for being cowards. And not yelling, but saying in a loud voice, is there no real men among you? Simple boys afraid to leave their mommy's blanket. The blanket that is Covenant. Don't you want to get out there and see the world? Don't you want to do something with your lives?
We never actually discussed how we're going to get a boat to get out there.
I just said that
Yeah.
the way off the Covenant Island is taking the ferry that goes
Ferry.
twice a day.
Yeah. Pay attention, dog.
Bobby.
Excuse me, ma'am. What seems to be the issue?
She turns her head and looks at you. Oh my. Yes. Oh my, how, yes. You are perfect. I
Okay.
assume you're here for the job. Yes, of course, darling, you are. I'll accept no others, for you have the look of true adventurers about you.
We are already partaking in a quest, but we are open to
Consideration.
yes.
I have a 3-wagon convoy that is heading to 7 Gates, and I need guards. 50 gold ahead. I'll accept nothing more than yes as your answer.
Well, that's just fortuitous.
75.
We happen to be going there.
Don't try and haggle with me, darling. I've been doing this longer than you've been alive, I'd wager.
Yes, but you are the one who is in need, not me.
Well, that's a point of view now, isn't it? Sounds like you need to get to 7 Gates, and sounds like I'm... Oh, wait, she didn't know that. Sounds like I need to get to 7 Gate, and you need to get off this island. Seems like we are mutual beneficial for each other. You'll earn
60.
some money for simply leaving this island, and I'll get my wagon guards now. Isn't that fortuitous?
Yes, for 60 gold.
It's going to be 50, my darling. Don't worry, you'll earn every bit of it. Easiest job in the world. It's a week from here to 7 Gates. Simple, easily road travel. Shouldn't be any problems.
55, where you drive the horses yourself.
Darling, this isn't up for discussion.
Why do you
Now be
need
a good boy.
guards?
Yeah,
All
what-
things are
what-
up for discussion.
What do you have that needs garden?
Oh, simple supplies. Trading between here and 7 Gates. You know how it is, a merchant business. Boring details, if you ask me.
Have you run into trouble before?
Oh, not so much, but every so often there's some mountain lion, or some bear, or some strange vagabond who's lost his mind eating mushrooms or the like that just wants to challenge the wagons, because it's the thing to do on the road. People get so bored these days, don't you know? It's unlikely, but yes, there have been need in the past, once or twice.
Furby's
So
down to
I'd
help.
like to come.
Furby just gets in.
Very good,
Well-
darling. Very good. I can see you're the most intelligent of this group, for certain.
Looks like Furby's in. What about you, Ulna, Doran?
Doran, you can have my share if it helps.
You don't want to walk to 7 Gates now, do you?
I don't.
Then get in here.
Only
Alright,
waiting for
I didn't-
Adorn to finish his.
Brit and Furby and a bench sitting down on the thing.
It didn't take long to twist my arm.
We've lost our chips, so
You can count me in. If Doran's coming, I'm coming.
That's mhm.
Excellent news, excellent news. I knew from the moment I saw you that this is how it would play out. My name is Tess. Hello, thank you very much. Glad to meet you. What's your names? Yes, you introduce yourselves. Very well, then. The ferry will be here in about 20 minutes, and we shall head out as soon as it arrives.
All right.
So-
Did you know that Doran has a silent N in his name?
Fantastic, my dear, fantastic.
Bit of trivia.
The ferry arrives, and Tess and you and her wagons are transported to the mainland.
To the
The
mainland.
mainland.
We're leaving. We're leaving Covenant.
Okay, so y'all see the world map.
Yes.
Covenant is this little eyeball right here on the lake. So you're taking the ferry to the little nub of land right there immediately to the west. And the route you're going to travel is basically just along the coastline of the water. And then once you round the horn there on the west side, it's pretty much a straight shot. You leave the coastline right about here and take a small detour to get back to the water side. But yeah, so that's the route that is planned.
It's gonna be a wrench.
So. It's a convoy of 3 wagons. And she's driving one of the wagons, and she asks one of you guys to drive each of the other ones.
I'll gladly drive.
So, who's driving a wagon? Furby says he's driving. Who else is driving?
I'm not letting Furby drive.
You can accompany me, Doran.
No, I'll drive you.
No,
can sit on the
I've
other
got
side. No, not happening. I will kill your spider baby.
I use the most motherly intimidation check I can to tell Doran to let Furby drive. They said they wanted to.
And
You can drive your own cart.
I will use a very stern swordsman intimidation check to not allow that.
Now,
to
Doran, it's no way to treat our good friend Furby.
Furby doesn't understand this
Oh, wait, I have
escalation
advantage.
whatsoever.
Hold on. Yeah,
I'm
Doc.
just gonna let you guys work this out.
Fair, okay.
Driving's not my thing.
I'm just sitting in the cart, ready to drive it.
Olno will drive a cart. Okay, Doran, if that's how you want to play it.
I mean, this is Curly talking. You will have to take the reins out of my hands.
I will.
Then you do it. Furby doesn't understand what you want.
Blissfully unaware.
No, I'm like ready to drive.
Which wagon is Britt sitting with?
With my good friend Olna.
All right, so Tess is in the lead by herself, and then the others of you are.
Oh yeah, Brett,
Follow
you should probably accompany Tess in case something
Oh.
happens.
Ah, that's a good idea. And I scurry on up there. Can I catch her?
You fall back.
Oh shoot! I just lost my place. Where's my book? There it is. Yeah. So, as she said, it's going to take about a week to get from Covenant all the way down to 7 Gates. Day 1.
Oh God.
Road trip.
Who's got the Cheetos?
Who's got the mushrooms?
First 4 days. We'll just go down in order. Carissa, roll a D100, I believe it is.
You got it.
Close. Whoa, 100.
Uh-oh.
Or straight up 100.
We're there.
You fly into
Welcome
the
to
air.
I found a
7
shorter
Gates.
route.
Bed knobs and broomsticks.
I didn't have my chart out. Blah, 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 blah.
Chart out, baby.
Charts out.
Oh, where are you? I thought you were in here.
You see God.
Which
Oh, that's where it
one?
is.
Yeah, I hate that.
Oh, it's
Moradin.
Yeah, that's always my safe bet is just pick the god of my race.
Santa
Yeah, I
Claus
gotta look
comes
at that. I
out.
haven't looked at that stuff yet. I need to do that.
Yeah, each one has their own Santa Claus and all that stuff.
I think Furby understands gods, but not every Furbolg cares for a god. It's more just nature in general.
You don't care about Eldath, Mother Guardian of Groves and Watershed?
Sounds like a conversation we should have over a beer.
The only difference that D&D has from real life is that gods are real.
Well, I mean, what was Hazel's? Hazel's god was that. I went deep on that lore just to. Her entire backstory was intertwined with like her fishing village's god, gold and pearls and.
Rest in peace.
Then she died a horrible death.
The death of atrophy.
All right. So you rolled a D100.
Indeed.
Oh.
I broke him.
I've never seen Steve shut down so much.
I'm being stupid and trying to get this chart that I know exists, but I'm having trouble finding it.
Mm.
So I should just make it up.
What happens when the unexpected happens?
1 hour 55 minutes edit point. Mark it down on your notepad. Chris, have you watched The Dragon Prince yet?
No.
Swear to God, I went and rewatched it because of your voice.
Because of the
All right.
voice.
All right.
Dragon
All right.
Prince.
All right.
I need to actually write that down. Dragon Prince.
Chick's name's Rayla.
Everybody
Uh-oh.
roll a
Uh-oh.
D20.
Uh-oh. What did you do to us?
D20. I'm gonna let everybody else roll first.
3, 10, 2, Doran, 13. Doran.
Mm-hmm.
Doran, as you are driving the wagon, you adjust your cloak so it sits better on your shoulders. And as you adjust your cloak, a swarm of butterflies flies out from between the folds of your cloak.
What magic?
I probably didn't see that happen. Oh, dang it. Sounds so magical.
I asked. Did you do this?
Who are you talking to?
The only person on a cart with me.
No. Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you not see them? The butterflies?
I did not.
Are you in the cart behind us? I don't see this, huh?
Tess is in the front.
Tess with Britt, and then I think you guys are in the rear, right?
I'll be in the rear with Dorn.
There you go.
No, I did not see anything. What are you talking about? I'm driving the cart.
You're not driving the
I'm
cart.
driving the
You
cart.
took the reins.
just woke you up. You were just about to do a ditch. You were falling asleep while driving a cart. What?
Mm-hmm.
There's something strange is happening. Keep your eyes out.
Okay. Yeah, I scan the horizon as we drive.
All right. The rest of the day is uneventful.
Fucking samurai.
You make camp that night. Day 2, you continue on the road. That was Carissa. Curly, roll a D100.
Roger. There. 83.
83. Huh. 83. There is.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Doesn't sound good at all.
As you are traveling on the side of the road, you see a figure traveling down the road in the same direction that you're traveling. As you get closer, you see that, magnificently enough, it is a turtle
Oh.
slowly plodding along the roadside.
Is it? I guess. Yeah, I greet the turtle. Just a friendly greeting as we go along. Hello.
As you pass by, Tess doesn't stop, but as you pass by, the turtle begins to jog to keep pace, and says, "Oh, could I have a lift to the next town?"
I'm just trying to imagine the turtle running.
It's Ninja Turtle, you know.
Yeah. Of course. Why not? Hop on board.
Oh, thank you. Very much so, thank you. And he hops into the back of the wagon.
In? No.
Yeah, he's fine.
On top, maybe. Not in.
He's just a traveler in need of assistance, Doran.
It's not our wagon to fucking give him access to.
It's an open-backed wagon. He just jumps on the backside and sitting off the edge.
All right. Keep an eye on this.
You want me to keep an eye on the force or the turtle?
The turtle.
Okay. I'll go hang out. Can I go sit next to the turtle and talk to him?
Sure.
Okay. I'll just go hang out with him.
Need radios.
You crank up the newest hot jams.
No, so I can tell them you're being a weirdo.
So he introduces himself as Sokol, Sokol.
I introduce myself.
And yeah.
What town is he headed to?
He's headed to whatever the next town is.
Okay.
Wherever the next town is, that is my destination. That is where the winds are carrying me, and it is fortuitous that you approached me on the road and picked me up as you did. Thank you very, very much.
There's no problem with helping a traveler on the road. I would expect the same if I was doing the traveling.
Would you like a carrot?
Does Furby like carrots? Sure. Yeah, carrots. Help your vision, I think.
He hands you a carrot and begins eating one of his own.
Does he seem trustworthy? Does Furby have any reason to...
Roll perception.
Okay.
Can I roll one too?
You are driving the wagon. You will roll with disadvantage, Doran.
Oh, God.
For 16 perception.
That's a D100 that somebody just rolled. Doran, you don't notice anything because you're driving the wagon, and you can't turn your head away for very long. Furby, you see that it is a turtle with a brownish-greenish shell. He has wide, heavy-set jowls and a slight underbite on his turtle beak. His skin is dry and cracked, as if he's been in the sun for quite a while. He's wearing he's wearing some simple traveling clothes. He's wearing simple traveling clothes. You see just a small satchel clutched at his over his shoulder. Doesn't look like he's traveling with much. The only noticeable weapons that you see him have, he has a walking stick, and you can just see a small knife, a traveling knife.
Those turtle hooves.
Normal knife at his side.
Then I take the carrot, I eat the carrot, and I offer him food from Covenant, whatever I have available.
He said, "Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. The carrots are enough for me."
I eat carrots with him in silence.
All right. That's day 2. You've picked up a turtle traveler as you make camp for the night.
Turtle stranger.
Turtle best friend.
I make sure to tell everybody about the weird butterfly thing. Be out on the lookout for weird fucking mages.
The turtle says,
Fucking bumbly paranoid samurai.
The turtle says, "Is that really the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you? Think about it, really. What weird things have you seen in your lifetime? Some butterflies swarming around you. Is that really that weird?"
I pull out the broodmother egg.
Oh, are we having eggs for dinner?
Weird like this? No, this is going to be my new friend. Hopefully, raise it
What
to.
is it?
It's a spider. It's a giant
Spider?
Yeah.
Where on the land did you get that?
Is a unfortunate situation where the mother had deceased.
Not that unfortunate.
Hopefully, though, we can get these spiders back on the track of righteousness and live in nature with all the other creatures without having to, destroy things or eat everyone.
Can't say I've ever heard of giant spiders and laying eggs and such. Good luck to you. I hope it works out and doesn't come back to bite you, as it were.
I get your joke. That's the first joke Furby's ever got.
How old is this weird turtle?
Me? Oh, I'm 19.
Wow.
19 years?
Yes.
Old?
Not in turtle years or human years?
Roll a nature check.
I played a turtle once. Don't they age a lot?
They mature by the age of 15 and live an average of 50 years.
Oh, opposite.
What's your trade, Sokol?
Oh, I travel from place to place and pick up odd jobs here and there. You'd be surprised what people hire a turtle for. Underwater fishing excursions, basic farm labor, or anything really that anyone else could do.
Where are you headed again?
The next town, whatever the next town may be.
Tess, do you know what the next town is?
We're going to Seven Gates, darling.
I wasn't sure if there's anything on the way, Thank you, Tess.
Radio.
Yeah.
All right. Bed
That's
down. Get ready for the next
day
day.
Day 3. Kaz, roll a D100.
Make it a good one.
35. Uh, 35. Traveling in the opposite direction of you, you see another. You see a covered wagon that's approaching the opposite direction. The wagon has approached you, and the driver is simply waving.
I wave and I say, hello.
Hello.
Have a good trip.
Hey.
The wagon passes by.
Ooh, what a day!
Continue eating carrots.
Tess, did you see that? Did you see how that wagon just passed by us?
Yes, darling. Very impressive.
They waved.
Tess did not wave.
No, Tess, they waved at us.
Yeah, I know. But that's day 3. Day 4.
Fascinating.
God, I hope this is the whole rest of our adventures. Just traveling back and forth between Covenant and Seven Gates.
Oh no, roll a 100.
37.
37. Another wagon the next day approaches, and it's not a covered wagon, it's an open-backed wagon, and you can see and smell that it seems to have abundant plant life in the back of its wagon. Fragrant, abundant plant life. And the
hello, traveler.
Wagon driver waves and
waves,
says, "Are you in need of any herbs or medicines?"
I could take a look.
No. We don't have time.
Furby hops off.
Tess is interested. Tess actually does stop.
Okay.
Fine.
Fine.
Olna's gonna tend to the beasts.
Oh,
Carrying.
ask if they have any carrots.
I'll do that for you, Sokol. Don't worry.
I'm gonna stand guard as thus my job.
You still looking out for that butterfly?
I'm taking my samurai duty serious. All right, I already got yelled at once. I'm trying to fucking be a good lord.
So yeah, this is a traveling herbalist who's selling various herbs and plants and vegetables.
Yeah.
Tess used to be making a deal with him and buying something, and he hands her a few small pouches. And she says, "Let me know when you're ready, darlings."
I would look for anything that I could, brew into something, or maybe something we can use as a healing potion, or magical stuff, or mushrooms. I'm really into mushrooms, as we've learned.
I'm gonna tend to the wagons while
Also-
Olna tends to the creatures that are
Definitely
below.
has some more exotic mushrooms than you have seen
Yeah,
thus far.
if there's any mushrooms that Furby hasn't seen, Furby would be fully interested and be like, "What's this one? And what does these? What do these do?"
He explains some of the rare mushrooms that he has. Most of them are usually sought after by magic users or enchanters to make more potent spells or enchantments. He does have some very basic healing components if you wanted to buy healing components.
Indeed.
If you wanted to spend 30 gold, he could sell you enough components to make a healing potion.
I do not have that. So I would not buy a healing potion component.
Oh.
I do look sad and dejected, but that's fine.
Do you have anything to trade, he asks?
I don't know. The bolo cap mushrooms that were not necessarily that great that I collected.
He's got plenty of those already.
No.
Does he like jewelry?
I mean, jewelry is a universal eye catcher. You can always have nice jewelry.
I don't have anything specific that I like made for him, but would it be reasonable that I would have like a ring I could offer him as a trade?
Nothing. You wouldn't have anything that's of particular. Definitely wouldn't have anything that's worth 30 gold.
Right.
Can I walk up to Doran and say, "Hey, this is quite embarrassing. I really don't understand how currencies work. I typically
You do understand how currencies work. That was one of the basic things I put in my first email.
I understand.
Everybody knows exactly how currency works in this world.
But
Furby's just being
Furby doesn't.
Gentile.
But Furby doesn't care
okay?
for money. Like when we get gems and gold and whatever, he's just like, "You guys can have it. I don't need it. I don't care."
I didn't mean to click that.
Do you have like 11 gold I could borrow? Just because I usually just give you my money. It's Doran.
I'll give Furball 20.
Thank you. And then I buy healing components and a bundle of carrots.
All right. He'll give you the carrots for free
Oh,
with
well, that's
purchase of components.
a bag of carrots for every purchase.
A freebie for Furby.
Oh.
I'm at 80 gold now over here. I'm fucking starving, dog.
You give me 20, so I have 9 left. Okay.
I tried. Yeah, this is great. I told myself I would give more opportunities to spend gold, so this is great.
Yeah.
I take a carrot out for myself, and then I put the carrot bag between me and old Sokol.
Oh, thank you, my lad. Thank you.
And then I don't know. I brew a potion. I brew my healing potion.
Yeah, you can do that on the road.
Cool.
That's day 4. Day 5 rolls around.
Pun intended.
So day 5 rolls around. And by day 5, you are about... So you've been hugging the coastline all this time. Day 5, you're about here at the spot where you're going to break away from the coastline. And Tess breaks away from the coastline. And you're traveling for most of the morning uneventful. In about high noon, Tess says, "Darlings, there is a direction this way that we must head. It's an important errand that I must run."
Is this
What
off
is it?
the traveling path that we should be taking?
It is on the way to 7 Gates, darlings, but there is something that I must tell you, my dears. You see, I did hire you to be guards, it is true, but I didn't necessarily hire you to be guards for my wagons. I hired you to be guards for my grandfather. I'm sorry for the initial deception, but I'm very nervous about my grandfather, and people tend to run away from me when I tell them the specific truth. But I could see in your eyes that you are not one to shy away from a fight. Am I right, darling?
Is this why the
Are we
townspeople
going-
didn't want to help you?
Who is your grandfather?
So she turns off the path and begins to head into the woods, and she talks as she travels. For pretty much, nobody's really talked to her the entire time. She's been mostly silent. So this is more talking that you've seen her do.
It's a
She
fun,
tells
fun
you-
ride for Brit.
Mhm.
I was looking for butterflies.
She tells you, where are we? She tells you that she has to stop and check on her grandfather. She wasn't really hiring guards for the caravan. She was hiring skilled individuals to help me with a more complicated task. We are heading now towards the house of my great-great-grandfather. His name is Eberim, and he very well may be the oldest elf in all the land. As she swoops back her white hair, you can see that she has the pointed ears of a half-elf.
Fancy.
You see, my great-great-grandfather Eberim, he fought in the Great War all those years ago. And while he was by no means a legendary hero or anything like that, he was a brave soldier who saw far too many atrocities on the battlefield. So great, in fact, were the horrors that he witnessed, so savage were the acts that he had to commit, and so long did he struggle against the tide of blood in those days, that fallen spirits from the battlefield began to be drawn to him. It was subtle when the war ended, you see. Some days he would simply have a dish break here, he would stub his toe inexplicably there, but as the centuries passed, the spirits grew stronger. And lately it's become so bad that whenever he enters into a restful trance, which is how elves sleep, if you will, the spirits of the dead rise and assault his home with terrible ire. And you see, for 30 years now, I've traveled this trade route up and down between Covenant and Seven Gates, and every time I make the trip, I stop by his house, and I keep watch over my great-great-grandfather, allowing him some precious few hours of rest in an otherwise sleepless life. At first, you see, I was able to hold off the spirits with my own magic. I'm a bit of a wizard, if you must know, but this year in particular, they've seemingly swelled in their strength. I can't explain it. And so the past 3 times I've made this journey, I've had to hire help. And once again, I return now to see my great-great-grandfather with heroes such as yourself aiding my just and noble cause. I'm sorry once again for the initial deception, but you strike me as the type who would undertake this quest.
You could
No
have
need to
just
apologize
asked.
for your deception, but would you mind explaining why you chose to deceive us? Did you not think
Well-
us capable warriors when you saw us?
I confess I had to see your personalities on the road, see your fortitude, see how you would handle everyday travel, and see what kind of people you were, quietly observing you.
I'm a little bit worried about roping Sokol into this. He's in the back of the wagon.
Well, Sokol, yes, I agree. If you feel apprehension on this quest, I can direct you towards Seven Gates. You were walking before. I surmise you could walk the rest of the way. Oh, well, this sounds lovely. A fantastic adventure. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
You're sure about the
Very well,
Sokol?
then.
Okay.
Oh god.
Now, my
I-
grandfather, as I said, is fought in the Great War, and he has knowledge and skills beyond my own. I'm
Ooh.
sure he would offer you reward of his own on top of the monetary sum that I've agreed to pay you.
Do you,
I think it's great to just talk to the our elders, and I'd love to have a chance to chat with them.
is there a way we
Very
can
good.
stop the spirits from attacking your grandfather so this can be done with?
So far, I have not found a way, though I have been researching techniques. None have worked thus far. The magic is old that resides within him from the Great War, lost, forgotten techniques. Who knows what were bound to the spirits in that time?
Hmm.
I'd love to help.
Very well. It
Yes,
will
but
take us.
I have no problem assisting in those in need.
Very well. It will take us not too long to reach his glade.
Oh, a glade? No, I won't go.
And you travel onwards toward the glade, and eventually you come to a house. After a few hours, the wagon enters a clearing with a stream running through the center. A lone house stands on the bank of the stream, fitted with a water wheel, which spins gently with the current. A bridge of greenish-brown roots stretch over the water, connecting a partially built stone walkway on the far bank. On the far side, you see an elderly-looking elf with the same stark white hair as Tess, tending some plants on the far bank. He waves in greeting at the sight of Tess. She hops down from the wagon and runs across the bridge to the elf and embraces him in a hug.
Aww.
She waves at you and says, "This is my great-great-grandfather, Eberim." Eberim? She introduces you one by one.
Good evening.
Nice to meet you.
Persona bless you.
Greetings, old one.
Eberim welcomes you all. Oh, I see, yes. You are a strong-looking bunch, much stronger than the others that Tess has brought. Oh, she does worry about me so, but I am in her debt for all that she has done for me. Thank you for agreeing to help me out here, provide me some measure of rest. I know all about the affliction of which I am beset. Like I'm sure Tess told you, we still have not found any permanent remedy for this matter, but you shall buy us some more time, some more valuable time as we attempt to research this strange happening. But that's to be discussed later. Come, you must be tired from your travels. Let me fix you a grand dinner. Come inside.
I walk inside.
I had a thought. What happened to the other people Tess brought here?
This is your thought, or this is your spoken aloud?
Tess, speaking of the people who you've brought here before, where are they?
Has everyone survived?
There have there been any casualties? Oh, yes. Oh, there was one casualty, one unfortunate soul who bit off a bit more than he could chew. It's really his own fault by blustering himself up to be something he wasn't.
All right, but they're not.
Say what?
Sokol is with us?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, I just was trying to get a feel of how dangerous these apparitions, these souls are.
Well, like I said, at first they were simple spirits that I could deal with by myself, but they've grown stronger in these in this past year.
Well, I guess we better have a nice dinner then.
When are you expecting the onslaught to occur?
It occurs after my great-great-grandfather, after Eberim enters into his trance. Because elves don't sleep per se; they do their trance thing.
Yeah.
But that's how they rest. Oh shoot! I need a turtle. Damn it! I don't have a turtle icon. It's fine. But you go inside, and Eberim starts fixing dinner. It's getting to be evening time, dinner time. Where is my... There it is. There... Yeah. You all head inside. You can see the mill wheel is the prominent feature where the water wheel connects to the mill wheel and turning it. You see stairs leading down to a basement level, and you also see stairs leading up to a second floor. Yeah, the space here is pretty much a studio layout. So he's got some kitchen-type area on this wall, and he can set up some chairs and such here on this side of the room, so y'all can eat dinner. But as he's preparing dinner, he says, I don't get, darling, I don't get out much, but I am very curious as to ways of the outside world, if you care to tell me anything of the goings-on outside. And Tess gives him a brief update of things in Seven Gates and Covenant, and she tells about the festival that happened in Covenant. But perhaps, darlings, you could tell more about the festival. You were there more involved than I was. So is there anything anybody specifically wants to say? We can kind of hand wave this of just giving him news of what you know.
I offer him some carrots to help with the dinner.
He'll take them.
I would like to tell him about the spiders and that crazy adventure.
Oh, spiders, eh? Spiders, eh? That sounds marvelous. I can remember the spiders. Oh, wait. Spiders, eh? That sounds grim. Sorry.
Great.
A darkness falls over his eyes for a brief moment. Yes, the spiders were spiders were a terrible, terrible foe. I slew many of them myself.
Do you think they could be tamed if you had one from birth?
Pray, my dear, don't speak of such a foolish endeavor.
Oh,
Spiders are creatures of darkness. It takes a creature of darkness to wrestle it under their evil thrall.
But what if you were really good?
Furby a sideways glance.
But what if you were really good to the spider and it knew you from birth?
A lion is still a lion deep inside and retains its hunting instincts.
And part of nature.
Like a lion, spider will seek out its inner nature, which is that of darkness. That to inflict pain and poison upon the world. There's a reason they were used as shock troops in the Great War.
I think they're just strongly misunderstood.
I understand them perfectly well. Let us leave this dark talk behind us. I'm sorry. Tess pats him on the shoulder. Let's talk of lighter things, shall we? How about a story?
I'd love a story.
Please.
See, Tess, being my great-great-granddaughter, is an astute historian and a bit of a sage when it comes to the history of this land. I've imparted much of that wisdom onto her myself, and she's probably one of the most authorities on history of the land, uncovering more lore than the average scholar. Tess, you tell the story so much better than I do. One of my favorites. And Tess tells the story. She tells the story that is the fall of Hakkas. Set near the end of the Great War, the fall of Hakkas. Hakkas was a dragonborn who was sworn to defend the city of Rhiannon with his very life. Indeed, he was an ancestor of Ardus the Magnificent, who is the leader of the dragonborn race, sits on the Council of the Star this day. But back in the Great War, when the city was threatened to be overrun, Hakkas journeyed into the barrier, which is the great mountain range that is the northern border of Rhiannon, journeyed into the barrier to seek out Valdara, the great gold dragon who made her lair deep within the mountain range. Hakkas arrived, beaten and weathered from the treacherous climb, and he begged for the aid of Valdara against the enemy. When Valdara refused him and rebuked him, Hakkas cursed her name and returned to Rhiannon filled with anger. He rallied his army for one final assault, bolstering them with every last ounce of his holy magic. It's said that Hakkas and his army fought with unparalleled might and vigor that day, surmounting all odds, feeling neither fatigue nor pain as their strikes battered and cleaved their enemies with unnatural savagery. As twilight fell upon the valley, the army of Rhiannon had suffered greatly, but had emerged victorious. As the sun dipped below the barrier, the silhouette of a gold dragon was spotted, perched among the peaks. It was then that Hakkus realized that Valdara had lent her aid after all, transferring a portion of her power into Hakkus himself and transforming him into her exarch. An exarch is essentially one who shares in their power. Valdara swooped down from the mountain peak and charged at Hakkus, unleashing a massive gout of fire from her golden maw at his exhausted form. The resulting firestorm lasted for 2 days and 2 nights, but when the flames subsided, neither Hakkus nor Valdara was anywhere to be found, and never again have either of them been seen in all the land. It is rumored that still Valdara makes her nest hidden among the crags of the barrier, served by Hakkus himself.
Hakkus sounds like a noble hero.
Sokol is clapping.
Furby
very
claps. Damn it. I was going to clap before Sokol.
Oh, magnificent story, magnificent story. Every time I remember Hakkus, I met him once.
Whoa.
I shook his hand. An amazing, amazing legendary character. We could only aspire to match his greatness. You, I see, he gestures at Ulna. You, I see, also bear the path of the paladin.
Yes.
Make sure you stay devoted to your path, and I'm sure you can reach heights as great as his.
Oh, Persona, bless your old heart. But Persona, bless all of us. Bless this meal and our impending onslaught of the
Evil
spirits of
of doom.
another plane.
Is there anything we should do to prepare for this, as Ulna once did say, onslaught coming our way?
Good question.
Well, it just so happens that I am a bit of an enchanter. If you wish, I could enchant your weapons or armor. It would take about an hour for each. The sun has just set, so I could probably take a few hours to bless a few pieces of equipment, or to enchant a few pieces of equipment, if you should so desire.
Oh, yes. My trident has an extra slot available for enchantment, actually.
And I have a sickle that could use a little pick-me-up.
Your sickle already has its +1 to... Wait, right?
No, it has a new,
It's not a chain.
it has
Yeah,
a
yeah.
new slot.
Yeah. So how many can he do? He can do... Oh, wow. He can do 4 before it gets pretty late.
I was gonna say, does he when he goes to sleep? Does he just in his trance? Does he just do it, or is it a plan? Does he just like conk out in the middle of a conversation? Like,
Oh, no.
oh shit, spirit's coming.
It's he chooses when to enter his trance. So yeah, if he is a masterful, he's from the time of the Great War, so he can do pretty much anything under the sun. He can do either bonuses to attack, bonuses to damage. He can do additional elemental damage. He can give armor a AC bonus. He can give armor a temporary resistance to elemental damage. Pretty much any like combat effect that has a number associated with it, he could do.
Furby would like his shield enchanted if that's possible.
Sure.
+1 to AC on my wood shield.
He can do that. So
If no one
yeah,
else,
that could be.
No.
That could be 1. I mean, it's 4, so technically everybody could get 1 if that's how you want it.
I'd like to get a +1 to damage. Enchantment. Enchantment of Purifier on my trident.
So Furby, you can request a shield enchantment. So this is a temporary enchantment. Oh, dang, he's rolling rocks. Furby, your shield is temporarily enchanted to, at any moment of your choosing, can have a +4 to AC.
What?
And then the enchantment will be expended.
How long is it last? Just that one round.
What's your face, Ulna? You said you wanted damage.
Yes, please.
Do you want just basic piercing damage of your trident, or do you want elemental damage?
Elemental will probably be helpful against the spirits.
I mean, not necessarily elemental, but any damage type. So like fire, acid, cold, radiant. poison, lightning.
Cold.
Cold.
Oh no, lightning. What about
Paladin juice.
just light? What about radiant?
You can do radiant.
Radiant, please.
Radiant damage. Final offer or final answer?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm certain. Edrium.
So you can you get a +2 radiant damage to an attack of your choosing. Once you use that +2 radiant damage, the enchantment is expended. Britt, what are you thinking?
I hand him my sickle and I say, "Do you have any suggestions?"
He does not have any
He
suggestions.
says, "Stop using a sickle."
I mean, listen to your heart is what he says.
All right.
What
So
is most
okay.
useful to you?
Okay.
Well, but you've experienced. Oh, you haven't experienced the onslaught yourself. Maybe Tess has a suggestion.
Oh yeah.
Tess says, what does Tess know? I mean, yeah, Tess says they are spirits, spirits of fallen warriors and spirits of fallen warriors and creatures that fell in battle during the Great War.
Okay, so basically I can either have my weapon enchanted to do more damage or it can resist damage. Were those the options?
Pretty much anything that has a number associated with it you could do. So you could have an armor boost or a damage resistance or a weapon damage increase or an attack bonus increase. Anything that has a number.
Okay, so
I mean, you could even take it as far as, you enchant your armor to give you a bonus on your saving throws if you want to be that specific.
yeah, no, I think I'll just go with the simple increase my attack damage.
Cool. So you want sickle does slashing? Do you want slashing damage or do you want a damage type like Olna?
Let's make it a super slasher.
All right. So bonus to slashing damage. Dang, +4. Crikey.
Whoop.
Anytime you choose to expend the enchantment, you can get a +4 to your damage
Awesome.
with that sickle. Doran.
I guess just defense, armor defense.
Straight up AC, or do you want damage resistance of some sort?
Just a straight up AC.
Straight up AC. 2.
Keep it simple.
You get a +2 to your chainmail when you decide to expend it.
Okay.
As he's working on the enchantments, he talks while he works.
But does he whistle while he works?
No.
Yeah.
Dinner. Yes. He talks as he works, and he thanks you for telling you his story, and he's always excited to hear the stories that Tess tells. And he tells you a story of his own that he, in his solitude here, he enjoys stargazing. And in his stargazing hobby, he's divined from the heavens that a magnificent and beautiful comet will soon grace the starry sky. No doubt the astronomers in Seven Gates have probably learned much or will learn as much soon enough. I surmise that they will probably make some grand celebration of the event, as people are wont to do with such things. Perhaps it's sent by one of the gods. I'm sure they'll make up some reason to celebrate and have people out and about and draw tourism to the city. As I estimate, it should appear in the sky about 1 month from now.
Oh,
Should be a spectacular sight. If you are able, you can travel outside the city to an uninhabited locale and gaze up at the comet, see it in its full radiant glory.
I would not miss that for the world.
We've heard different of the comet. We are nervous about its impending approach.
Well, I'm sure there'll be naysayers as well as those who take advantage of it.
What sort of advantage would you take of a comet?
Well, making a festival, like I just said. A great comet will appear in the sky, and come celebrate the arrival of the comet. They'll make some sort of party out of it in Seven Gates, I'm sure.
You've not heard of any ominous things happening when comets do come by in your experiences?
Well, in my long life, I admit this is the first comet that I've ever heard of or divined. There are scholars of ancient times who have mentioned celestial bodies, so we know what a comet is. But I've never seen one in my lifetime.
It seems part of the natural world to me, so I don't have any problems with it. We were warned about it, though.
Warned? What do you mean warned?
What exactly did
We
Brew
tell
say?
him. I tell him about. Olna tells him about the broodmother that we encountered in Covenant.
His
Who-
eyes
in the
darken.
Oh,
Giant spiders. Giant spiders say anything to twist the hearts of men. Liars, all of them. They should be destroyed, utterly wiped off the face of the land.
I steal a glance at Brit, and I keep my egg hidden.
Anything a spider has told you has been in its own self-interest.
Spiders talk?
Yes. The
Mother did.
spider talk to us, my guy.
You can never be too careful.
Very well. I have finished with the enchantments on your equipment.
Thank you, Eberem.
If you are ready, let me know. I do
I think-
grow so weary, especially after expending my magic.
Have yourself a nice
I think
nap.
we're ready. Should we take up post?
Yeah. Well, does Tess have a suggestion on how we should position ourselves?
Can I cast Divine Sense?
Yes.
60 feet, detecting. Celestial, fiend, or undead.
Where are you?
We should
I'm
probably
in the,
be
I'm in-
outside, right?
No,
Are
we're
you-
in the
Where you are on the map, you're saying?
yeah.
Yeah, you detect nothing with your divine sense.
Okay.
How long after this is for Tess? How long to once your grandfather is asleep or in his trance does this aberrations come?
He stays in the trance between 4 to 8 hours.
Just any time during that it happens. It's not like immediate.
Oh, sorry. Yes, anytime within that 4 to 8 hours.
Then
So
I
we
not-
don't know.
I say
yeah.
we-
Not a measured thing.
Just amongst all of you guys, I'm telling you that I have prepared my paladin. Back when I was working on my book, I prepared some spells. I have prepared Cure Wounds, Shield of Faith, and Divine Favor.
Thank you.
Those are good ones. Those are very good ones.
Ooh.
I hope we don't have to use them. I'm getting a little spooked out myself.
Yeah, on my end,
Steal thy nerves,
what-
Brit.
what can we do to make sure that Sokol is okay? Hoko, what is your
Take a
plan
sip
during
here.
this period of time?
I will go to the second floor and I will hide in my shell.
That is the safest place for you, I've heard.
It is very, very safe. Very cozy as well. I highly recommend getting a shell of your own sometime.
Maybe one day if we become friends, you can invite me in.
Doesn't quite work.
So they should we? I mean, they come from outside. Like we could probably just go all four corners of the house and just keep an eye out.
Yeah, I suppose so. I would like a little more information about previous onslaughts from Tess, but it
How
seems to be pretty
about-
vague.
You post yourself inside Ulna. The rest of us will take
Okay.
a position outside.
It sounds good, Master Samurai.
Okay.
Eberim says, "I
It's kind
will.
of facetious, but it wasn't meant as facetious.
I know.
I will
I
retire.
trust Ulna.
I will retire to the cellar
Okay.
and let me know when you are ready."
Okay. Can I move? I can move right now.
Yep, you can position yourselves wherever you want.
I'll take a spot right here. I'll take this back little stair.
There. I'll position myself at the back of the house here.
Then I will be on bridge watch.
Well, me and Brit should be outside since we have dark vision.
You think
Does
it'd be
anyone
better?
need to be in the
Ouch.
cellar with him, or is he okay being alone?
I don't know if these spirits go through walls. I'm assuming they might.
I assume that I generally will let you guys. I mean, if I hear something, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Tess says that they, historically speaking, have come from outside the surrounding area. You'll be looking in one direction, then you'll turn your head, and then when you look back, there'll be something there.
Woo.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna stay on this bridge then.
VR jump scare style.
Let me find some spooky music to listen to.
Hey Google, spooky music.
Okay, playing spooky music on Spotify.
Spooky, scary werewolf bar mitzvah.
Werewolf bar mitzvah. Boys becoming men. Men becoming wolves.
Olna, where are you gonna be?
Yeah, the first floor, next to the mill. I guess you know what? I'm gonna be posted by the stair, leading to the cellar.
In case anything gets by.
Tess recommends you be outside with the rest of the folks.
It's a gift. It's a GM gift.
I will take your advice, and I will post myself outside. Okay, so where should I be? I'll be on the windmill, the water mill, just walking on it. Can I get on the roof?
Yes.
I'm gonna get on the roof.
With all your ranged abilities.
Hey yo.
I'll scout. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on the roof.
What?
Steve's right. I don't have dark vision. I don't have range, so I'd be better closer to the house. I shall be this quadrant. You know what? I'm gonna be over here. Boop.
Woo.
Tess, as you walk past Tess, she casts light on your shield.
Awesome! I get on the roof. No, wait. Well, I mean, that's only what 40 feet of light, or 50.
Correct. 40 total. 20 bright, 20 dim.
I want to.
Yeah, I'll be over here.
Can I put a torch here and here? Just set them up.
Sure. And then there's also light in the house that's emitting a bit of a glow. So around the house is pretty visible. Cool. So you all get outside, and Tess tells Eberim that he can rest. Rest easy, great-great-grandfather. We'll take care of things out here. Roll for initiative.
Yay!
Oh, hang on. Remove all turns. Clear. Now roll for initiative. Remember to select your token on the map first before you click initiative.
With you?
I think Doran's went in.
Yeah. You didn't click yourself first. I got it. Don't worry about it.
Go Tess.
All right. As the darkness of the night envelops you, there's a bit of a chill in the air. Eberim enters into his trance, and for a little while, the air is cool and pleasant. The night is peaceful, but After about an hour, you feel something stir within your chest, something unsettling, something unnatural. And as you stand guard outside the house, you begin to feel the wind whip around, biting at you with unnatural cold. And as Tess predicted, as you're searching, scanning the area, you're turning your head left and turning your head right, and then turning your head left again. But as you turn your head left again, there are creatures that enter your field of vision. You were expecting these creatures, obviously, so they do not gain a surprise round. However, they do appear in sporadic, random locations. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First one appears here.
Skilly.
I put on like some Halloween sounds, and it's effective right now.
Mines are trash. I need.
If I did mine, it would show up in the recording, so I don't want to.
Oh, sorry, bro.
I have to live my life in silence.
The next one appears here.
A spooky, scary skeleton.
The next one appears also here. The next one appears here.
Oh, Shadowback, the dog that we fought earlier?
Ooh.
The next one appears
This is good.
here. So, all of you see creatures suddenly enter into your vision that weren't there before. There is a skeleton here. There is a skeleton here. There is a shadowy creature here. There is a shadowy creature here. There is a glowing spectral creature here. Welcome to combat.
Let's do it.
Welcome to
Yes.
combat.
Tess is first on the line, and she falls back one. Actually, does she fall back? Does she fall back? She's done this a million times. Not a million times. Tess
She's a wizard.
Tess is going to use a bonus action to start a spell effect. And she does. So she gets this. And then she will one, two, three, four. She's going to back up 5. She's going to back up back to back with Furby, and she's going to cast a spell. She's going to cast Firebolt.
Yeah, she is.
That is a miss. Critical fail. Good job, Tess. Where's my chart?
And I'm going to explode. Good God.
Critical fail spell cast. Good job. Good job. Starting strong. Spell cast. Critical fail. Tess, roll a d100. That is 87. Oof. Your spell misfires, causing you to panic. End your current turn, and you're surprised until the end of your next turn. All right.
Well, I'm glad she hired us.
Yeah. So Tess is surprised, which means she'll lose her next round of combat. This is going to be the no action surprise icon. All right, that's Tess. Olna.
I approach Skeleton 2. And I cast Divine Smite
Ooh.
on my attack.
So that
and use... Oh, go
you can
ahead.
choose. You can choose to cast that if it hits.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use my Trident, my +1 to attack.
You can also choose to use that +1 if it hits or not.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, let's give it a shot. Critical damage.
All right, just starting opposite end of the spectrum. So
I'm
Someone's
gonna
gotta do
add
it.
the. So that's 21 to hit. I'm gonna use I'm gonna add the
26
plus.
hit.
I'm gonna use the other enchantment as well, the +1 damage from Ebram's enchantment and divine smite on the skeleton.
All right,
And
so
that
it's
is
5, 6. So it's 6 piercing damage plus 2 radiant damage.
Yes.
6, 7, 8. Yeah, you hit it with that, and you're gonna add a radiant or a divine smite.
Yes.
So roll your divine smite,
Which is gonna be the extra.
and it's against undead. So the
3d8s, I think. Yeah, 3d8, I think.
Oh, we have a
Plus-
paladin with
no,
undead. I love this. This is my favorite thing in the entire world.
click it so it appears in chat. The undead one.
I did. Oh, divine smite. I don't have the undead one. I actually changed it because I didn't want to have both.
Oh,
So I'm just gonna roll 3d8s.
the damage increases by 1d8 if the target is undead. Yeah, so 3d8.
Bra, bra, bra.
Ooh.
15
Ooh.
plus, and that's radiant damage there, right?
Yeah.
I think the skeleton vomits its
Radiant
own soul
damage.
out.
So 15, 16, 17 radiant damage, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23 total damage. That is going to break the record for single target damage.
Furby's record's broken.
Stacking up all the stuff. Characters, single target damage record.
I think it should be against the rules to count the
23.
paladin versus undead damage.
Hey,
We're
game
quiet down now.
Olna, 23. Oh,
Oh,
shoot.
God. I feel like
Wait,
I'd be back on top.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. Yeah, it's tied with Furby.
Damn. I mean, awesome, bro. You're not.
Persona could be grazed.
Wait. I have a bonus attack. No, I'm just playing.
I pull out a tiny knife and I swing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That. Yeah. You don't have a choice of whether to let these live or die. It is obliterated instantly.
Cool. As it should be. Back to the earth with
Its
you.
bones clatter to the ground and disintegrate into a fine black ash.
Your next shadow. Persona bless you.
All right, that's Olna. Next up,
Darn.
skeletons.
Fucking rickety wrecked
One,
that skeleton.
Yeah, it's like just in the herds, baby.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I imagine a paladin
1,
was just
2,
like,
3,
yes.
4, 5, 6. Double move on that skeleton.
Reaction?
Oh shoot, I didn't roll for the rest of them. Hang on. That is the shadow.
That was a spell slot I used. Just letting you know. Just letting me know that I used a spell slot.
Spell slot.
And oh, come on. Stupid thing. All right, I'll move you here because I can't select this unless you're further away from the top. All right. Roll 20 is good in some things, but cumbersome in many. Okay. So pretty much everything goes at the same time. So that was the skeletons. The shadows are going to go next.
Can I do my reaction for Halo Spores?
Yes.
1d4 necrotic damage.
Is it automatic or do they roll a save?
Unless when a creature sees moved into a space 10 feet of you, you can use Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Against 13.
Natural 20.
And you win this round.
Cool. Shadows are going to go. Shadow is going to attack Doran. Doran is going to be attacked by a shadow. It is going to reach out its shadowy hands at you.
Okay.
And that is a 16 to hit.
My armor is 16, so
That is a hit. You take
spot on.
10 necrotic damage. And your strength score is reduced by 1.
Oof.
So currently, your strength score is 16. So reducing it to 15 makes your bonus go down.
Oh no.
Ouch.
So, yeah. Temporarily switch your strength score to 15, and your modifier is now 2.
Okay.
Just double checking that I have that correct. 15. Yes, 15 plus 2. That's the first shadow. The second shadow is going to attack Olna. Olna. Dang. 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
You take 8 necrotic damage. And your strength is reduced by 1.
Yikes.
Probably the same effect.
Yep.
Shadows. That's the shadows. And last but not least, the specter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, Brit. Spectre.
Hello, Spectre.
It is going to reach out its spectral hand at you. Ugh. 9 to hit.
It does not hit.
Yep. All right, that is they. Furby is up.
Bonus action Shillelagh up. And then Shillelagh on this skeleton.
Shillelagh on the skeleton.
For what it's worth, in case you didn't know, Shillelagh is considered magic. Yeah. Shillelagh. Game. There it goes. 15 to hit.
That will hit.
Is 5 bludgeoning.
5
magic.
bludgeoning damage. You take your shillelagh shatters some of its bones.
Oh.
Nice.
I mean, that's what I was going for.
Powerful strike against the brittle bones of the skeleton. Anything else for Furby?
Nope.
Doran.
I guess I'll just attack. I just gotta try to fight this thing off, and then maybe I can heal. So, hold on, I'm trying to look at the everything that's going on here. I can go if I can kill this thing. Help heal. Help Brit. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna attack this thing with my longsword, as one would do. I'm gonna use my normal sword, not my magic sword.
You have 2 swords? Since when?
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, you found one. So just saying, there's absolutely no reason not to use a magic sword.
Oh. Okay. All right. I'll use. All right. I'll use my magic sword.
More damage, more bonus to attack. Absolutely no reason.
Yeah. I'll call upon the spirit of yeoman.
There you go. 23 to hit is definitely hit. 10, 11, 12 slashing damage. Slashing damage. So you slash at its incorporeal form. Your sword passes through it, taking away some wisps of its form, but your strike is not as damaging as you would have expected against a corporeal enemy. Sorry, it was a magic sword. The magic in your sword lashes out and makes the attack more effective.
Hell yeah. The spirit of
so
yeoman.
much more effective.
All right, there you go. That's Doran's attack. Anything else, Doran?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna action surge
Surge.
and take another swing at this thing. Yeet.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that swing does not hit with a 7.
No.
Anything else, Doran?
Good swing.
That's all I got.
After Doran is Britt.
Moradin be with me. I'm gonna try to sickle this guy. Or gal, or otherwise.
Just curious, can you see its health bar above it, or is it in the hidden area?
It's hidden for me.
It's hidden.
Wait.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's coming from the icy patch up there.
That's the netherworld. All right, sickle.
That is a hit with your sickle. Your sickle slashes through its incorporeal form and takes away some slender wisps of its form, but is not as effective as you would have expected against a flesh and blood body.
Right, because he's a bit see-through. Bonus. I'm gonna try my fist as my bonus action. Oh, there it is.
21 will hit. 5 damage. Same thing. Your fist passes through the incorporeal body. Any key points going to happen?
Yes, but not yet. I gotta see what this guy's got.
In that case, Tess is surprised this turn.
Oh, Tess.
So she's not going to do anything. After Tess is Olna.
I'm going to channel Divinity's sacred weapon. I imbue my weapon with positive energy. I add my charisma modifier to the attack roll, and it'll be light on top of my shield, which is glowing. Now my sword, my trident, will be glowing.
Yes.
So
This man is gonna smite so fucking hard. It's so
I
good.
guess my modifier is 2, so I'm gonna add 2, so back to 6 with the attack roll. So plus 2, I guess. Okay, and then we'll do that. Boom. Yes.
Yep, that'll hit. This is with your trident.
Trident, and it's a magic weapon at this point. Weapon is also emits bright light.
Can you click the thing so it shows up in chat?
Oh, sure. Weep.
It becomes magical for the duration. Nice. So
For
yeah,
a minute.
you rolled a 6. You rolled a 6, and 2 is your modifier. It doesn't add additional damage, but it makes it magic.
No.
Cool.
Yes.
So yeah, that was 8 against the shadow. The magic from your trident radiates outward and causes a burst of energy that takes a nice chunk away from the shadow. 8 damage.
And I hold my ground.
After Olna is Shadow. The Shadow will retaliate against Olna, trying to drain your strength once again.
Like a soup.
19 to hit.
That's a hit.
6 necrotic damage.
Does his strength go down more?
Ooh, your strength is reduced by 4.
Oh, what? Jesus.
I mean, Persona.
Persona.
That's that shadow down there, and this shadow up here is going to attack Doran.
Have at thee.
15 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Doran is okay. The strength drain misses Doran. After the shadow is the specter on Brit.
Vegeta.
Brit is going to try and drain your life.
Not my life.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
15 to hit.
Oh, yep. That's a hit there.
You take 10 necrotic damage.
Oy.
Oh, I forgot to roll for concentration on this spell. Never mind. It doesn't say concentration. Never mind,
I'm being
sorry.
called. Hang on, I got a phone call. I need to take this.
Sure.
Phone call.
It's the governor. He wants to play a D&D game.
I need to go get some water, so I also will be right back.
Perfect timing. I'm not going to pause this because it's up to Steve to edit these files. I don't care.
Woodland realms.
Okay. I'm gonna have to use new stuff.
I thought you were going to say bathroom again.
Nope. I'm thinking about some drunken technique.
Oh, yeah. You got all your drunken maneuvers.
Yeah.
Gonna drunk punch a ghost.
Yeah. I'm gonna dance around it like I don't know what I'm doing, but I do know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're gonna put it off
Yeah.
guard. It's gonna be like, oh, I'm a ghost, but is that a drunken dwarf? I don't know.
Nothing better than a confused look on a specter's face.
Oh, I was gonna haunt this fucker, but God.
She seems to have issues.
Get it.
Okay, cool.
I think I got mine handled, but I gotta go help Ulna out.
Yeah, I think I can kill this thing in my next go, and then I'm gonna have to heal myself though.
Y'all taking big old hits over there. I don't know what your health's like, but my max is 24.
Well, I can heal myself with second wind,
That's nice.
My spider baby
but
will
I
come
have
out
to.
and
I
protect
have to
me.
kill this thing on my next attack. Is the thing.
Yeah.
Why do you have to?
So I can heal
Help.
myself like freely.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Doran's taking what, 2
This
hits?
thing already hit me for half of my health.
Yeah. Well, I think our paladin over there is losing his strength pretty quick.
Yeah.
This could be a problem.
I already lost a 1, so I want to kill this thing, and then I'll probably try to come help you, because I don't think I can. I was thinking like jump over this river.
Do you have that? Do you have that?
I
What-
mean, that's
strength?
just agility, right?
I think it's your strength times something is the amount of feet you can jump or something.
I'm
like that.
back. Sorry about that.
No worries. Sam went to
Okay.
Tinkle.
Oh, okay. So Brit just got hit by the specter for 10 damage, and Brit, can you roll a Constitution saving throw?
I think I can. I think I can.
Ooh.
You're okay. That was the specter. Spooky, scary skeleton is going to attack. 1 is Tess, 2 is Furby. 2 is Furby.
Yeah.
Furby.
Bring it.
Skeleton is going to attack with a short sword.
Not his bones.
16 to hit.
Bad hits.
You take 4 piercing damage.
Yeah, I do.
And Furby's turn.
Furby's turn is going to be another smack with a shillelagh. Why do I lose it every time? Bonk. Oh, come on, man. 10 to hit.
10 misses.
Can I? Oh, why? No, it's not worth it. I'm not going to burn my star. Okay. Wait. Oh. Ooh. Can I still do it? At character start of turn reaction? Or did I miss that?
This is no longer your start of your turn.
I know it's not. Okay, cool. Whatever. It's fine. I'm done.
After Furby, Doran.
I once again grab the handle of my sword and call upon the spirit of yeoman,
Oh, Elizabeth.
and I strike with imbued power.
Please kill it.
Yeah, magic damage. It's a big hit. You have disapparated the shadow.
Nice. And then I'm gonna use second wind.
Second wind.
Yes.
D10 plus 3.
Dice. D10. 3. Get 8 back. That works for me.
Cool. You gonna move anywhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna move. Bring out the tool.
Each square is 5 feet. You can move 6.
I'm gonna move there. I'm gonna move here. And I can't do anything else.
Brit.
I will slash this specter with my sickle. I know this is not a good tool to use, but it's all I've got.
Oof.
You do not make purchase with your sickle. It goes right through without taking any.
You doubted yourself,
away.
Britt. This is what happens.
Okay. Bonus action, monk, unarmed.
Nice.
Will hit, taking a tiny bit of damage.
Okay. I am going to use my newly found abilities with the help of the hermit, my drunken technique, and I will use flurry of blows, and I will gain the benefit of the disengage action. So for flurry of blows, I just do 2 more.
Is it 2 more or 1 more? When you take flurry of blows as the action, you spend a key point and get 2 strikes instead of the 1. So you can do 1 more unarmed strike.
1 more. Okay, I'm going to do another one.
12 will hit.
Great.
Tiny bout of damage.
Okay. And then I will use the benefit of the disengage action because I can dance around this guy like a drunken idiot. But he doesn't know which way am I going. He doesn't know. So I'm gonna move as I disengage. And...
Is all yours, story, bye.
I'm trying to lure it away.
And I mean, your movement speed also increases by 10 feet for this technique. So you technically have 50 feet of movement right now.
You can go.
Yeah.
You can go to the
50,
moon.
Because base is 25 plus 10 for your monk level plus another 10. So 25, 35, 45 technically for this particular move.
I'm just gonna move here. So it's still within my line of sight, but a little bit of distance.
All right. That was Britt. Tess is up.
Let's go. You can do it. We believe.
Tess. Shoot, did I close Tess's window? I think I might have closed Tess's window. Like you do. No, there it is. Okay. Tess has that active. And she is just going to make an attack. She is wielding a rapier.
Oh, God, Tess, you monster!
She hits with the
Have you done this
strike
before?
for a very tiny amount of damage. Yeah, that's gonna be it for Tess. That's all she can do in this situation. Olna.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Divine Favor on myself as a bonus action. This will give me for a minute on concentration. It'll give me more damage if I hit. Radiant damage. But we are gonna do a one-handed trident attack.
That does not hit the shadow with 10.
Yep, that's it. It's the end of Volna. Okay.
What enchantments are on your weapons?
None anymore. I used them on I used them for the skeleton.
Okay. If that's it for Olna.
I mean, no.
Oops. Did I cast something? Oh no, that was.
No, that was me. That was me.
Shadows are gonna go. Oh yeah, because
To your west.
Olna rolled a 6 plus 2 is your strength now. What is your strength now?
Mine?
Yeah.
0. I'm at 11. So my modifier is 0. So I
Do
I do have a +2, but it's just like a +4 to attack. So 10 is the right number.
So yeah, the shadow is going to attack Olna once again. Shadow strength drain. $13 to hit.
Oh, miss.
Shadow number 2 is dead. Spectre is going to go for either Doran or Brit. 1 is Doran, 2 is Brit. 1 is Doran.
Oh, sorry. I gotta cast that out there.
Mm-hmm.
Doran is going to have a life drain attack on him.
Of course he is.
Oh, critical fail. Dang it.
Let's go. The spirit of yeoman.
Bring it on, Elizabeth.
Let's see. That was a melee attack, and the number is 99. Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
No.
This thing looks upon me. Fear enters its corporeal body and it fucking explodes, dude.
It's supposed to lose its footing while attacking and fall head first, but it's immune,
Ain't got no feet.
It's immune to the prone condition, but you fall prone, roll a DC 15 con save. On a failure, you take 2d6 damage and are knocked unconscious for 1 minute or until you receive damage from any source. It is prone, or it is immune to unconscious, so it will do something to damage itself. As it reaches out to swipe Doran, it scrapes itself on your sword or something.
Oh, yeah.
See if it passes its con save. It failed its con save.
Damn.
5. It takes 5 damage from your sword, which is magic. 5 damage more on this thing. Critical fails. Jesus. Ow, it says. All right. Good
You
job,
hurt
Spectre.
me.
Skeleton. Hey, Skeleton's going to attack. 1 is Tess, 2 is Furby. 1 is Tess. Skeleton's going to attack Tess with a short sword attack. She's got an increased AC thanks to things that she's going on. Short sword. Total miss. Tess is cool. Furby, you're up.
Furby's gonna shillelagh.
What happens at the start of your turn?
Oh god, no! It was at the start of the skeleton's turn. I missed it because I wasn't paying attention.
All right.
It's the reaction.
Furby.
That's what I was saying
Shillelagh.
earlier. Yeah, I know. Shillelaghs. Yep. Pop, 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 pop. Anytime now, game. Just
A lot of people are playing right now.
Jesus
You know,
Christ! It might happen a second time. I clicked twice.
13 will hit. You reduce it to a pile of bones that disintegrate
Hey,
into
2
black
13s.
ash. That skeleton's dead.
Yes, you're welcome, Tess.
Had it completely under my control, darling.
I saw that first fireball, babe.
Anything else, Furby?
Furby's gonna move towards Ulna. Right there. Boop, 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 boop.
Doran.
Yes.
My
I'm
samurai
going
friends
to
up there's
take
got
a
it.
strike at the spirit. Yeoman. Oh God.
That's a critical fail.
Ooh.
Nice.
Roll a d100, please.
Let's go.
It's been the most concentrated amount of fails ever.
$33.
Trace.
As you attack your opponent, you begin to fear that they are the superior combatant. You have disadvantage on your next attack roll against this target. So we're going to put this marker for disadvantage. All right. Anything else, Doran?
No, I'm not gonna use it yet. We're good. I'm done.
Brit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have nothing that is very effective against such creatures. But I'm gonna charge in.
Out and back in.
Yep, I'm gonna hit it. I'm just gonna hit it. I don't know what to do, but I'm gonna swing at this thing.
That will hit for a tiny amount of damage again.
I'm gonna do it again.
Are you going to do your flurry of blows or not?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So that's 2 key points have been expended. I believe you have 3 total.
I have 3 total.
An 11 will not hit. Not hit with an 11.
Dang it! Let's do it again.
15 will hit for another tiny amount of damage.
Tiny amount of damage. Did the Spectre regain health just now? I swear it was lower.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Don't get too cocky.
All right. So that was your flurry of blows, and you can disengage if you wish.
Disengaging.
How many squares did you move? You moved. That was like where you started. I think you were like.
Right. So I moved up here from here.
So
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's your total? Your total's 25 plus 10 plus 10, 45. So.
So I can only move back what, this much?
8 is 45. So actually, where the heck? I didn't track it because you started last turn you started there and then you backed up, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So last turn you started there and you backed up like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So this turn you went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Boom, boom. So yeah, you're right. Right there is the maximum you can go. That is Brit. Tess is going to
Fumble that fireball.
what's the range? 120 feet. Yeah, she's going to cast a firebolt on the shadow. Is she? No, she's not. She's going to cast 30 feet. She's going to move here. She's going to cast True Strike on this shadow.
Nice.
So on her next turn, she'll get advantage against that. Ulna is up.
I'm going to attack. One hand trident.
6 will not hit.
I'm going to maneuver. 5, 10, 15. Oops.
All right, that's Olna. The shadow is going to go once again, attempting a strength drain on Olna. 16 to hit.
Miss.
Woo.
After that shadow is the Spectre. Spectre is right next to Doran, so it's going to attack Doran. Spectre is going to try and life drain Doran.
Try me, dog.
Ah, critical fail. What's going on here?
This area of the map is cursed.
47.
Persona has blessed us.
47. You miss an attack and gaze upon the chaos of battle, causing your confidence to falter. Disadvantage on your next attack roll against any target. Disadvantage. Wonk. All right, Spectre. Skeletons are dead. Furby.
Furby's going in for this boy. Doop, 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 doop. And Shillelaghs. I am in the wrong section of my entire fucking Shillelagh. Pop. 11 hit.
11 does not
Why
hit.
does this hate me? Persona. Start praying. Yeah, that's me then.
What enchantment did you have? You had AC bonus or something?
I have the for things hitting me. So 4+4 on my shield when I choose to use it.
Anything else?
No.
All right, Doran.
All right.
You have disadvantage on this.
I do have disadvantage on this turn. Except, how would this work if I activated this?
You cancel out the disadvantage, so it'll be a regular roll.
Let's do it.
Your
right.
5 temporary hit points.
Yeah,
Cancel out that.
I'm gonna
Make
add
sure
my...
temporary hit points are different than regular ones.
Yeah,
So
it's
extra
right
roll.
under. Yeah, it's right under regular hit points. And then I'm gonna do that.
That is a hit. And a magic sword. 9, 10, 11. Yep. The Spectre disintegrates into
As I
wisps.
swing, I say, "Rest easy, spirit. You could never defeat me."
After Doran, you gonna move anywhere?
I'm gonna start booking it for this bridge. I'm probably not gonna make it there in time. I'm gonna start booking it for the bridge, man. Go this way around the house.
Nice work on that, Spectre.
Britt, you're up.
Thank you, Doran.
The fight's not over.
I'm going to take my pretty useless butt over here. And also book it towards the bridge. Ah!
Tess is up. She's got advantage on this attack. 1, 2, 4. She's going to move up. And she's going to make a weapon attack. With advantage. Good job, Tess. Good job. She stabs at the shadow. That is a non-magical sword she has. That's Tess. Next up is Olna.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack. Cry mini.
That is a miss. With an
Oh,
8
you'll
is
make
a
it,
miss.
Doran.
The
it.
shadow. Shadow is going to keep on trucking and attack Olna. Strength drain. It's 10 to hit. That's a miss.
Miss.
After the shadow specter's gone. Furby.
Shillelagh. Thank God. 24 to hit.
Nice.
That is a hit. And you obliterate
Bludgeoning.
the shadow.
Mhm.
Woo!
It only took 3 swings.
the tide of battle calms down. How long does this thing last? Last that much. Okay, so she is back to that. Right. This combat has concluded. Tess says, "Well done, darlings, holding them off this far, but the night is still young. There may be more of them."
I was going to ask if it was just one wave that we're going to face, or is it multiple waves?
You never can tell, darling. Just be prepared for more of them.
Does anyone need to be healed up, friends?
How is it? Is it really complicated to get a strength back up, or is it? Can I heal that?
The reduction lasts until the target finishes a short or long rest.
Gotcha. Okay.
It would be an hour. You could attempt to do an hour rest. Don't know what anyone's health is.
There's no rest.
I don't know if we're gonna have an hour rest. If we're gonna be able to short rest.
You close your eyes and I'll stand in front of you and
you don't have to close your eyes. You can just hang out as long as you're not doing strenuous anything. It counts as resting. So,
well, if there's a period of calm for an hour,
pick a position and then see what happens.
I would say.
Sure, I'll go over by the front door.
Okay, I will take up your position, Olna, and be here.
And I'm going to lay on hands myself.
Damn, okay. You want me to just cure you? I could just cure you.
Lay them hands.
No, it's okay.
Sure. Laying hands pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I got it. I got cure wounds as well.
How many did you spend?
I spent 10.
Oh wow.
So I'm back to I'm at 24.
5 left. All right, Tess is gonna be there. Olna says she wants to be there. Britt, Doran, where are you gonna be? What are you gonna do?
We're gonna stay towards the back of the house, I think. This is gonna be our defensible position. We'll hold this. We shall hold it. I'm gonna hold like here-ish and just kind of chill here.
I'm gonna sort of take up the position he just had. Here, like this.
Yeah.
Is there any way for me to regain some health points? Is this a short rest that are we considering it?
We'll see what happens.
We don't know yet entirely.
Okay, cool.
Let's see. So you all take up these positions and you begin scanning the darkness of the night once again. Tess can keep the light on your shield going. Your spells expend themselves after a minute. Those torches can still be going where Furby put some torches out. Let's see what happens. Everybody roll a d20.
19.
3.
19, 18, 3, 4. Olna, you almost ruined it for everybody. Believe it or not, I rolled a 2 on mine.
Wow.
If anybody had rolled under me, they would have something would have happened.
Immediately dead.
As it happens, at least an hour passes without anything else happening. So you can treat it as a short rest and burn hit dice and regain any abilities that come back after a short rest.
Cool. So that's my strength can come up to normal, you're saying?
Correct.
So
Okay, cool.
I get my second.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, wait. So I can get my strength back. So that's 16 again.
Wish I burned more.
What else comes back after a short rest?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I get back.
Ooh, I get action surge back. Okay. Let's go! Fuck, I can't do fighting spirit again. That comes back after a long rest. So I'm gonna lose that 5 hit point. That temporary 5 hit point. Do I wanna take a hit die? Sure. You know what? I'll roll a hit die. 1d10.
That's what I did. I got my health back up to 24.
You know what? I'm not gonna do it.
Damn. The way
Okay.
of samurai.
I managed to do some meditating during this brief period. I draw my key back into myself. Okay. Get my key points back.
My channel divinity is replenished on a short rest.
Throw a divine sense out again for the sake of it.
Well, that is actually does not come back, but I have 3 more to burn. But yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, can I throw out a divine sense, Steve?
Yes. You do not sense any. You do not sense any undead.
Roger. For now, the coast is clear.
I always forget how to gain back health during a short rest.
Your hit
What's
die.
the process?
You have your level 3, so you have 3 of whatever dice is attached to your hit die. So I have like a D8.
Oh, so I can just roll a D8.
You can use them, until your long rest. You
Okay.
regenerate a certain amount of them.
So just roll 1 D8 then?
Yeah, if you want to roll 1, you can roll 2. You want to burn them.
Push the hit die.
Oh, okay, great.
Oh.
Woo! I will take it.
Make sure you. So that was 1. You have 3 total. So make sure your hit dice is down to 2.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
All right. Everybody good?
Yes.
Cool. As the normal cold of the night sets in once again, you have a brief respite after the specters and shadows and skeletons disintegrate into the wind. At least an hour passes, and you're able to recuperate some of your strength. And we'll have to see what happens next time because it's already 4 o'clock.
Okay. I was gonna say.
So, what will happen next time? What horrors will come out of the darkness? What nightmares will assault our heroes? Find out next time on Dynamite DnD. Once again, my name is Steve, the Dungeon Master. That's Carissa. That's Curly. That's Kaz. That's Sam. It is the beginning of a new month, so we actually have a new slew of Patreon supporters. So if you donate $5 or more, you get a shout out at the end of the credits, which is now. So let's see. We've got Sorrow Song, one of our supporters. Thank you so much. We have Drunk Kids Gaming, one of our supporters. Thank you so much.
Oh, I gotta take care of that.
And we have Carl, California Carl. Thank you so much for your patronage. And last but not least, Time Jumper himself. Thank you so much for your patronage. We'll catch y'all next time. You're probably listening to this on the podcast. My computer is currently out of service, and once I get my computer back, I will be posting a lot of the podcast. This is like the 4th game we've had that I haven't posted yet because I don't have my computer back, and that computer has the one podcast that's next in line. So as soon as I get my computer back, they're all going to go up. So be ready for that.
By the time you're listening to this, I hope Corona's over with. Everyone is back in the world. Everyone's great. I hope there's a different president. All those things.
But it's super fun. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.